You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you are up here just north of Lost Moor, just a few miles up in the mountains, where you have come deep into a cave where you descended looking for the bounding shard to a sky island, knowing that the sky island of Akru was beneath here. You delved deeply. After dealing with a cave full of tendrilled monsters, you found the outskirts of the city of Akru. You fought some elemental creatures that were making their home there before descending deeper into the city proper, and then finding the crystal shard room, the southern bounding shard room, where over the past several sessions, you've managed to disconnect the bounding shard from the power crystals, and last week managed to actually finish the process and collect the shard. Now that you are in possession of a bounding shard, we find you in this room. What would you like to do?
Breezy will, because we just finished the fight with the tile chimera, right?
Indeed.
Correct.
All right, so yeah, Breezy, that fight was pretty scary. And she saw poor Deus get pretty beat up. So she's going to go over to him. Sorry, it's just very early, and it's hard for me to do the voice this early. She's just gonna go over to him and just, Deus, you were pretty beat up during that fight. Do you maybe want to trade spells?
Deuce?
He's gonna ignore. She's gonna run away crying because he's ignoring her.
Oh, there we go. Tech issues. Fixed. Dave's like talking, but no sound is coming out.
Run away crying, Breezy. Ha ha ha.
Dave will
You are
bring in a spellbook.
loud.
I would be more than willing to exchange some of the spells that I know, and I still have some of the scrolls and scratchings from.
Well, the scrolls we gotta split up between us because we found them together. So I think, once we get to someplace safe and where I can get the ink.
I also have plenty of ink for you to use. I am more than willing to share.
Yeah, the scrolls we found as a party. So I think we should, once it's safe, come up with a system to, I don't know, for us to both get them. But I was talking about, because I know you have that one. Our two armor spells, I think they complement each other. You have that one that lasts all day, and I have mine's stronger, but it only lasts for, a few seconds. But I think we can, if we switched, or if we traded, we could use both of them and make sure neither of us die. She wants to trade shield for mage armor.
That's nice.
I can give you mage armor. I have shield.
Oh, you
That
have
is,
shield?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
She's never seen you use it, so...
I don't use it often just because usually my AC is just so low that I just usually take what I get hit with.
Oh,
That's so funny.
she's like, oh wait, you already have that one? Hold on, let me.
It is not a problem, please. And he will pull out his spellbook and turn to mage armor and.
No, I got it. It ain't right. I can't just take it. I have to give you something. Hold on. I'll find a good one. Hold on. She starts, going through her. Let's see. What are my first levels?
Yeah, Lunia. She turns around. So, she's right. The trade should be fair, Deus.
Yeah, I know you have chromatic orb. You use that one all the time.
I love chromatic orb. Oh my goodness.
Let's see. What about, sleep is a pretty good spell. People pun intended.
I do not have sleep.
No saving. Yeah, this just knocks things out. No
Dave
saving
will-
throw.
Laugh. If you insist,
Yeah.
I will accept this deal.
So
Yeah.
yeah, she pulls a piece of paper and she starts. I mean, I'm not scribing the scroll, but she starts giving him the instructions on how to cast that spell. So yeah, I don't know. How would we trade spells? Actually, that's actually a good question.
Well, if you can like I can just show you my spell book that has mage armor in it.
Oh,
And
well,
then
that's
you can just copy that.
okay. But
Could that work?
Yes,
no.
that can work.
well, okay. So, in the interests of fairness, I think it's really important you cover up everything else that's not the shield, the mage armor spell, because if I see anything else, I'm going to remember it.
Very well. I will take
If that's the case, why don't you just look at the mage armor spell? Then you'll remember it, and you can go write it down.
That's what I'm going to do.
There, you're already done. Congratulations.
Well,
Give
but
me-
yeah,
give me
he's,
golf claps.
I will hold the book like just covering up. I'll just hold the book like a lectern in front of Breezy, and just hold it on mage armor. And then when she says she's done, I will close the book.
yeah, she reads it. You know, she goes over it. She starts like she's mouthing the words as she's reading along, and she's doing the practicing the somatic components, like moving her hands. And once she's given it a thorough read, she's like, "Oh, okay, I can copy this later once I get the chance." And yeah, but then she'll open up her own spell book, and she'll get her magic pen, and she'll literally scribble over everything that isn't on the same page, everything that isn't the sleep spell. And then she'll show him the sleep spell so he can. Well, actually, for him, it's going to take him like 2 hours to. Well, are we going to take a rest? How is everyone doing?
I'm pretty good on spell slots. I mean, I'm at a 3rd level, but I have a 4th level spell slot now, and some
I'm
2nd
on
level levels.
Health. It's
Health,
just
I'm good too.
I don't have any spell slots, but that's fine.
I've got a few spell slots and a lot of health.
Do you need a rest, Breezy?
Oh, and what spells do I have? Actually, she only used 2 spells during that whole fight, so she's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I only use like those spells the entire
Oh.
fight.
All
I
right.
could use
Well,
at least a short rest.
You can,
yes.
yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah, my arcane recovery is better now too.
All right. Well, Breezy's okay. So it's a 1st level spell, so it costs 100 gold. Breezy, you know, because I know Deus has his stash of ink. She will offer him 100 gold for 100 gold worth of ink.
I will. Deus will accept the trade, even though the gold is not necessary.
No, it is absolutely necessary.
All right, so 100 gold worth.
Thank you. And she is going to immediately open her book and scribe it, and I believe she scribes it within 2 minutes.
Eric, how much would you say 650 gold worth of ink weighs? Because I haven't been keeping up with the weight of this.
Well,
I'd say like maybe 15 pounds.
I think it's a lot less than that, actually. Let me find out. I will
That
find
is,
out. Give me
Yeah, this
just a
ink
moment.
is expensive.
Yeah,
So
Well, this was also in the brick form. That's why it was so heavy. It's not the
Yes.
bottles.
If you edit your character sheet, you can go into the first tab on the edit. Is gonna be you have a tick box to say add gold weight into your character, so the game.
So,
Thing
let's see here. You said you've got how much? 650 gold?
650 gold's worth of magic ink.
Okay. So it weighs 200 grams. So 2 kilos. About 8
no,
pounds.
that's not that bad.
So how much?
2 kilos?
Oh,
8
that's
pounds.
like 5 pounds.
8 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's a
Okay.
lot less than I had it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And this is based off of the Japanese calligraphy ink.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So
If you guys have never seen those, I'll link a video for you guys to watch later because it's amazing.
So yeah, babe. So when we get an opportunity to take a long break, I'll show you my book and you can copy the sleep spell because you're all y'all are so slow when it comes to copying spells.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, she's opening her book and looking at the new mage armor spell, all happy. Unfortunately, she can't cast it right now because she doesn't have it prepared. But I, you know what? Oh, actually, I don't think this is going to come up very often, but I might as well ask right now. So we leveled up last session, right?
Yes, sir.
And so that means the amount of spells Breezy could prepare went up by 1.
Right.
So does she just have that prepared spell empty until she takes a long rest and fills it up,
Right.
basically?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah. So
Yeah, it's not World of
So do you guys
Warcraft
wanna
where you gain
rest?
everything and heal up and everything when you level.
gotcha. All right. So she she closes her book and just looks at the others and just says, "So now what are we going? Where are we going to go?"
Well, do we want to go to the foundry? I know that Jimmy's been wanting to check that out.
I want to check that out. I also want to check out that market and the tower where the leader used to be and the port. I want to check out everything.
Okay. Well, where
I
to
couldn't
first?
agree more.
Can we take a short rest before we go?
Yeah. We probably should. That was quite the battle. To catch our breath at the very least.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
If the wizards, I mean, I don't need it, but if you guys, the people that have spells, want a long rest so that they can get their spells, I'm okay with that too.
I mean, we just took a long rest not too long ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we took a long rest right before the Chimera fight. So, and yeah, my Breezy was just gonna look. I only cast 1 second and 1/3 level spell.
Oh,
and
I
I'm-
meant like, sorry, so that you can get the new spells you unlocked.
it's no biggie. I could
Okay.
but I was thinking during that fight, like, because I was talking to y'all about the pony my neighbor had. So, I was thinking, what if I made a horse
What do you mean made a horse?
like this? And then she's gonna clap her hands and she's gonna use her arcane her arcane wizard the scribe ability to cast a ritual instantly, and she's gonna cast Phantom Steed.
Okay. You guys cannot see anything.
What?
It's
Good
a
job,
phantom
Breezy.
steed.
I don't think it's invisible.
Are they not invisible?
I don't think so. Hold on, 3rd level Phantom Steed. Where is it?
It's a spectral.
It's spectral? Okay. So it's there, but ghostly.
Well, for the way hers looks, it looks like it's just a horse made of ice.
Cool.
Like just a statue. So she there's a stirrup built into it, and she just climbs up on top of it. It's making little tink 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 noises because it's frozen water. But she said, "Look, this is what I was thinking about when we were fighting the Tile Chimera."
That's not a horse.
Well, yeah, no, it's not a real horse. Real animals don't.
You said you were making a horse.
It's like a horse. See, look, and she kicks it in the sides like she's seen people do, and she starts riding around.
If I ever saw a horse like that in real life, well, it wouldn't be a horse.
Of course, it's not a real horse. Real animals hate me, but look, it's like I'm riding a horse.
It's incredible, Breezy.
Just roll this as a flat face. He thought you were actually making a real horse.
No. Why would I make a real horse? A real horse would kick me.
Maybe that's why he wanted you to make a real horse.
Why do animals hate you, Breezy?
I don't know. It's just
All animals, or you?
I mean, I'm just one of those people animals don't like. Dogs
Okay.
bark at me, cats scratch me, horses try to bite me or kick me, donkeys try to kick me and bite me, birds, swoop at me. It's like that. What, is that not normal?
No, and
No,
Lumi looks up in the air and says, like,
it's-
maybe.
It's not
Yeah.
normal.
Is it not?
I mean, there's people say that all the time. Oh, animals hate me, and I just, I'm just one of those people.
Well, if you want to go riding tomorrow, Breezy, I'll go with you.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you also gonna make a horse?
Yeah, but I don't have that prepared right now.
See,
You mean you're gonna make one of those fake things?
look.
Jim Roy looks at again.
Nope, mine is a real horse.
Oh. Oh, okay. If it's not, I'm gonna be very sad, and you're gonna hear about it all day.
Okay.
Oh, but we're gonna take a break. So she stops the horse and she gets off it. Well, what should I name him?
Disappointment.
Breezy is gonna narrow her eyes at Jim.
It's not a real horse. Sorry, you told me it was a real horse.
I said I'm gonna summon a horse.
It's not a horse.
It is a horse. Look at it.
No.
It's horse shaped.
No, it's not a horse. It's horse shaped, but not a horse. Look at me. Look at me. I'm human shaped, not a human.
Do we
It's a
know
horse.
that?
You're not shaped like any
Yeah, I thought.
human.
Yeah, of course you're not human. You're a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Like no, you're a dwarf.
should we rest and get going then?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, we can rest.
Okay. So as you guys take your rest, you guys have worked on the puzzle box, and it will open partially.
Did one of you solve it? Oh shit.
One of the segments of the box will lift as Deuce is manipulating it. And Deuce, inside there is a small wooden box, about 5 inches by 5 inches, that pops up a half-inch out of the lid.
It's a box in a box.
That's literally what it is, a smaller box in a box. So it's black.
Yep.
Is this where Yzma comes and smashes it with a hammer?
Is there anything else? Actually, while we're taking this break, I will ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
Just to have it on me.
Sure.
While I am opening the bigger box, can I detect anything inside of it apart from the other box?
Repeat that?
Can I? Sorry, my mic is being a little buggy. Can I detect anything else that's in the bigger box, like the main box?
No.
The first box that I opened.
As you look
Just the
at it,
smaller
you
box.
can see that it's lead-lined, and you will be unable to detect anything else inside of the larger box. But a segment of the main box has popped up.
Okay, I will
Oh,
take a look
interesting.
into that segment,
It's segmented
Okay.
into pieces.
and that's where the smaller box is.
Yep. It
Do
pops
I
up.
get anything from the smaller box?
Yes,
Or
there's something magical inside the box.
Open it. It's like a present.
am I able to figure out what school of magic? I think I can with detect magic.
You
if it's possible.
Yep, and this would be a... I want to make sure I get this right. I believe it is an enchantment magic.
Enchantment.
Yes.
So most likely, some sort of warding enchantment, some sort of protective enchantment potentially. I will look around the box for any sort of holes or.
It's got a very easily visible seam with a very nice latch that has been cut into the wood there, but with your fingernail you can reach in and pull that latch out.
I will slowly open the box.
Okay. Inside the box, you can see a gemstone. It looks like this.
Ooh.
Oh, what the hell?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't see.
And it's just nestled in there, like just kind of
Yep.
in the box. That's it.
It's got its own little cutout cushion so that it sits there perfectly protected. It can't move. The lid of it would have held it in place. This thing has not been jostled for as long as it's been in this box.
Okay.
That's so pretty.
I will pocket that for just a second. I'll put it back in the box, close the small box, put the entire smaller box in my pocket, I should say.
The smaller box is
Um,
5 inches by 5 inches. How big's your pocket?
Oh, that's pretty big, actually.
Yeah, it's a very big box.
It's just
Big-
wide.
That's a big sapphire.
No, the sapphire itself is 1 inch in diameter.
1 inch in diameter.
I'm still
Fine,
thinking
I
that-
will.
That's a big sapphire.
Yeah, it is a big sapphire, frankly.
I can pocket the sapphire though.
Yes,
I
sir.
will pocket the sapphire for now.
So you
Well,
grab a
is it
hold of
mag-
it.
Is it magic?
Well, is the magic coming from the what's it called? From the sapphire, or is it coming from the box?
It's coming from the
That's not much.
sapphire.
So the enchantment, okay, is on the sapphire. I will. Well, thanks to this verse, I have a dispel magic, but I don't want. I don't want to dispel it in case the magic that's the enchantment is also the magic that gives it
What did
the
you,
buff.
Can you cast identify?
I can ritual cast identify actually.
Just yeah, the Lumi. When you start talking about this enchanting, it's like, yeah, just identify it first.
Yeah, I'll ritual cast identify.
Okay. While touching it.
I have to, yeah.
Okay. So, sir.
Well,
Send this to Deus. And can I get an investigation from you, Deus, during this process?
Okay. Investigation, you said?
Yes, please.
Ooh, it's a 10.
Okay. You look around it. It's very pretty. And on the back end of it, you see that there is a small etching into the metal. It's exceedingly small, but you can see it. And it's in the form of a wine glass.
A white. Wait, sorry, this is where?
On the back of the setting,
On the back.
on the back of the setting, there's a small wine glass etched into the metal.
Hmm. Can I just run my finger over it?
Yeah.
Is it like a button or something?
Nope. It's just someone has scratched it in there. And looking at it, it's your handwriting. It's your style of how you would draw a wine glass.
Interesting. This could. Deus will pocket the sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
The smaller box is empty, correct? So we'll put the smaller box back into the pop out of the bigger box.
All right. It recedes into it, and you hear the box shift. You feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. And you feel a pulse of chronal magic from within the box. The same box pops up once again.
I'll grab it.
The box is a different color this time as you pull it out.
Infinite sapphires?
I was gonna say, what is this? A money duping machine? I will take the box out. Is it similar design, just a different color?
Yes,
I will
Has it-
pop this one open.
inside, without doing detect magic, you will see this.
What the heck?
I will once again ritual cast identify on this item.
Okay. You go do this.
Is it like a flower brooch?
It's like a very beautiful glass flower. I will flip it over. Is there an etching on the back similar to the last
There
one?
is. And there is a letter L on the back.
It's-
L for
I believe I know where this is going. I will gently.
L for the L in Rolly.
I will gently place the flower just on my bag next to me because it's empty now. There's no box in it. I'll put it on the bag so it's cushioned. I will close the smaller box, put it back into the box,
Okay.
and see what happens if it happens again.
It shifts, and you hear it grind for a couple moments, and then it pops up once again.
Jeez, how many of you solved the puzzle?
I was gonna say it wasn't me. I got really busy this week. I will once again pull it out,
I know I didn't.
and like the two previous, crack open the box to see what it is.
Okay. Inside here, there is a piece of fabric. It's long. It's rolled up, and there is a little pin that holds the roll together. It looks like a large bandage, about 4 inches wide.
I will once again cast Identify on this item.
It's not magical.
It's not.
It's not magical.
It's just like a. Oh.
It's just a bandage? Like, yeah, I imagine Breezy's just watching over
Bandages?
his shoulder curiously this whole time.
This is unlike others. It's not magical at all. It appears just to be some sort of rolled up bandage.
Is there something inside it?
I will undo the pin
Okay.
and start unraveling it.
As you unravel it, it's got an ornate design on it that has swirling lines, lots of them, that depict wind and flowing. There's water, clouds, and then as you get to the center of the bandage, you realize this isn't a bandage, but a wrap. Perhaps a headband or a belt. It's interesting, but at the center of it, there is a figure drawn on it, and it is 2 eyes. And you've seen these eyes before. They are the depiction of Tomo's eyes.
But there was nothing magical about the wrap.
The wrap, the bandage, the piece of fabric is 6 feet long.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, it's so
Yeah.
you can wrap
Boy.
it around. You have to wrap it around your head, but it has to be that long so it can blow dramatically at the
Yeah, so that's the billow.
Yeah.
You know, we all have to have those moments, right? You know.
Well,
Uh,
you know,
with the,
you said this came from the future, right? Or from the past, but also the future.
it is a. Yes, it is a bit complicated, but it's
Future you who went to the past to give it to
future
us.
me possessed this box at some point. He got it in the future, but he then came back to our approximately 2,400 years ago,
So,
and he left us here,
well,
and he
I mean,
wanted the city.
are we still traveling with you in the future? So, like, maybe because that looks like Tomo's. The L clearly stands for the L in Jimaroli.
yes, clearly.
And the sapphire has a wine glass like Merlot.
Yes. I do believe. From what I've been able to decipher, I do not know if we are all together still in the future, but seeing these symbols would lead me to believe that we are still allies.
So maybe we gave those to you, or you wanted to give them to us, but I don't know.
Perhaps these will help us along our many adventures.
Janet did say that you left these items until you came back, and nobody has visited these ruins ever since, as far as we know, ever since the city has fallen. So
Yes.
you have come back.
Deus will produce some of the papers from his book,
Mhm.
and he'll produce some of the pages that he's translated, and he's been able to decipher. Let me see if I can pull these up. I have them somewhere. Here it is.
Have you been able to decipher your writings?
Just a bit, and I will. I'm just gonna copy and paste some of this and share.
Breezy was specifically good with the cipher previously in the puzzle box. Perhaps you should use her help. If you, anyway.
Are
Well,
we-
I can understand if he doesn't want to show me his notes. I mean, that's like real personal, you know.
No, but this
I
has to do
understand.
with these are
Well,
copies of my time here in Akru.
or maybe it's your research.
It could be possible.
Yeah,
I've not yet been able to decipher a large portion of it. But he will show just scribblings and phrases. And this
Whoa.
was just posted in the chat. Sorry.
the whole thing?
More or less.
All right.
It's a bit of a lore dump, but
Okay.
I will summarize it and speak essentially kind of speaking over it. I was here before the fall, and I knew this version of me in the future knew I would be here at some point in the past. So it left the box and this journal here with all of this research, hoping that perhaps I could use it to solve whatever is within this box. But it still begs the question if he was all the way back in our crew, perhaps he figured out how to manipulate time to his will, which would be fantastic.
Sorry, I'm just reading this.
You guys want me to just go ahead and go through it? I can go through it real quick if you guys like. Might be fun. So, unless you want to do this, Deuce, I think it'd actually be really cool for Deuce to do this. If,
I can read this out.
yeah, let's go ahead and have Deuce read this out.
I will read this from
yeah.
the Google Doc
Sure.
instead of the chats. In the nebulous folds of the ethereal firmament, I embarked upon a journey through the temporal lattice, guided by the sigils of ancient lore. My destination is the legendary city of Akru, a metropolis suspended within the diaphanous embrace of Cumulus and Nimbus, veiled in the whispers of forgotten epochs. The incantation, an enigmatic convergence of syllables and arcane gestures, resonated through the aether, summoning a portal of swirling luminescence. With a heart imbued with the curiosity of 1,000 scholars and the trepidation of a novice enchanter, I stepped into the vortex, feeling the chronomatic energies entwine my very essence. As the temporal currents wove the intricate patterns around me, I was propelled backward through the canals of time, past epochs and eras, civilizations rising and crumbling to dust. The sensation was akin to dancing upon the precipice of reality, each footfall a ripple in the continuum. The stars themselves seemed to swirl and twirl, singing a cosmic symphony of celestial harmonics. Emerging from the temporal maelstrom, I found myself amidst the resplendent spires of Akru, the city of clouds. Each structure gleamed with the luster of enchanted alabaster, imbued with the brilliance of captured sunbeams. Bridges of iridescent mist connected opulent towers, the foundations seemingly woven from the dreams of gods, anchored by the chants of wind elementals and inhabited by angels. The air was thick with the aroma of blooming cloud orchids, their petals exuding an intoxicating fragrance that mingled with the ambient hum of eldritch energies. Seraphic beings, their wings shimmering with opalescent hues, floated gracefully through the streets, their eyes reflecting the wisdom of millennia. Guided by a celestial map inscribed with stardust and moonbeams, I navigated the labyrinthian avenues, each turn revealing new marvels. A fountain of liquid light cascading in prismatic torrents, a library where tomes of boundless knowledge floated serenely in zero gravity, pages whispering secrets to those who listened with their hearts. But alas, when I first arrived, it will have been destroyed. In the Grand Plaza of Akru, an aura of colossal proportions dominated the scene. Its celestial spheres rotating with hypnotic precision, powered by the very heartbeat of the cosmos. Here the sages of Akru gathered, their robes woven from the fabric of twilight, to discuss the mysteries of existence and the nature of time itself. But time for me flows differently. A fluid tapestry where moments stretch into eons and instants crystallize into eternity. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow upon the cloudscape, I knew my sojourn was drawing to a close. With a final incantation, I invoked the temporal portal once more, the city of Akru fading into the annals of my memory. Returning to my own epoch, the mundane world felt denser, gravity pulling me back to his earth. Yet the essence of Akru lingered, a fragment of its transcendence etched into my soul. The city of clouds had shown me that time is but a malleable dream, and reality an endless horizon of possibilities. Until the next convergence of stars, I remain an ardent seeker of the arcane and the extraordinary. I will send the journal back to Akru, so that the Ethereum archivist may deliver it to myself.
Oh.
And that is all that it is revealed.
Amazing.
And you
Well
gain
written.
inspiration for the oratory.
Indeed.
Oh, thank you.
I inspiration for figuring out how to say opalescent in a German accent. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Breezy's just like staring at that. So time is a malleable dream, huh? Interesting. She's just gonna start mumbling to herself as she's going over some of those key phrases that he said in the journal. I wonder if
Jamila walks over to Tomo and goes, "Did you understand any of that?"
Not quite, but it is fascinating.
That's way over my head. That's not saying a lot, mind you, but I'm gonna leave that one to the smart people.
time is malleable. Well, I mean, the journal didn't. I mean, it did reveal that he sent this to himself, so maybe he future Deus wanted to give us all gifts, because otherwise, why would it be show various symbols that relate to Tomo, Lumi, and Merlot? I'm assuming the L is for Lumi. It might stand for Jimeroli. We don't know.
What?
You never know. In the future, he may capitalize the L in his name. We do not know. We do not know.
If that's for me, I don't even know. I want to know.
Could be L for lawyer, for legality,
What?
for laws. We do not. The other one that is a bit more, blatant, obvious. I will have to rack my brain for this.
Okay.
No, Deus will gather the items he has received from this box. He will first go over to Lumi, because the glass orchid seems the most fragile. He will go over to Lumi.
She'll land on a rock, so she's at your chin height.
I will reach over. I believe that at some point in the future, it belonged to you. I do not know what it does. I do not know its capabilities, but I have a strong belief that this should belong in your hands. He will pass you the glass orchid.
You want me to display that, or do you want to tell
Yes,
what that is?
You can just display that.
Okay.
If it's easier.
Very well.
Oh wow. She will take it very carefully.
And he will reiterate once again, I know not what it does, what its capabilities are. But I do believe that you are the one to figure that out.
Thank you, Dose. And then she picks up and obviously taking fairly like good care, like try not to.
As you touch it, Luminostra,
Yes.
there's a glimmer of light from the orchid, and it shimmers. It's emanating light about 3 inches out from it. It's got a slight glow.
Is it a nightlight?
Looks like a nightlight.
Like a nightlight.
That's what I was thinking. Like 3 inches of light, that's like nothing.
As he, I know you always. How big is it?
It's 4 inches in diameter.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Pretty big in her hands. She thanks you, Dils, and she looks somewhere. She doesn't know what to do with it at the moment, so she's just looking at the item for now.
Okay.
Yeah. She's investigating the item.
Cool. Roll a investigation check.
Okay.
Since you're investigating the item.
Can I assist her? Because I'm right
Sure.
there and I'm giving it to her.
I'm fine with that.
I will give you advantage.
Thank you. I will roll again.
Oh, especially under that 12, yeah.
Investigation. Oh, that's a better one. 19.
There we go.
Okay, with the 19, Luminostra, you've seen this shape before. You've seen this shape inside that chest upstairs in your sanctum. This orchid would fit perfectly in that chest.
Okay. Lumi will she understands that while looking. I think I know what this is for. I'll have to look for Gallifrey shortly, but she kind of sits down holding the inside on top of the rock. She sits down holding the orchid, and just kind of wait to see what everybody else do.
Okay.
Yeah. She thanks you, Dils.
Of course, it is not a problem.
I just have one point though.
Yes?
I think you're still getting your tenses wrong.
Perhaps I am. Perhaps I've just not gotten as seasoned to my time travel as I would like.
She giggles. I'm just pulling your leg.
He will chuckle and start to walk. He's going to walk towards Merlot.
You trip him? Oh, wait. Kidding.
I'm getting tripped. Who's tripping me? What's happening?
All right, so you head over to Merlot.
I will pull out the sapphire. And I will walk over to Merlot. When I first found this within the box, I thought perhaps I could use it. But pushing deeper, I found it has some other capabilities. The biggest clue was on the back, and he'll turn and show you the little wine glass that's etched in my handwriting onto the back of the like brooch gem.
Oh wow.
This It will help you a lot with your spellcasting and with your weapon attacks. And he will give you the Sapphire of the War Mage.
Ooh.
Oh wow, nice.
Thank you.
And then Eric, you can display that as well.
Yeah, it helps with your
Thank
Eldritch
you.
Blasts. Ooh, it's a +2. Nice.
Oh wow.
Thank you. I don't know.
Oh,
how to
and it lets you use your sword as a focus. Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. You just kind of like super glue it onto your sword, like you bedazzle your sword with it, and then you can use it to cast spells.
thank. Is there any way I can thank you, Deuce?
No. Please. You all have done so much already. I could not ask for you to do anything, please.
We did keep him from getting eaten by dinosaurs.
That is true. On our very first encounter, I quite literally almost died in front of you all.
Well,
But you
I'll
all
do my
saved me.
best to save you if anything else comes up.
I appreciate it. And then I will make my way over to Tomo with the little figurine. The figurine is just like his eyes, correct?
It's not a figurine, it's a design
like a-
on the headband or wrap. It's not necessarily a headband, but a wrap, a belt, a sash, a bandage.
Okay.
It's a long piece of fabric.
Okay. I will go over to Tomo with the wrap kind of like partially wrapped around my hands, but kind of ceremoniously kind of like presenting it, kind of like draped in between my hands. And I will bring it towards Tomo. This was also in the box. At some point, I guess, within the future, this was yours, or this was made for you. I can't help that it has your eyes. And I'll present the sash to Tomo.
Oh,
I could not identify what it is or what it can possibly do to you, but I have a very strong feeling that it is yours. I'll
Thank you.
present it to Tomo.
Deus.
I don't know what it is.
Wait, I know.
It could
Tomo.
be anything. It could
Yeah.
even be a boat.
Yeah, Breezy runs over to Tomo, and she asks him to sit down because he's too tall. And she gestures at him for her to give him the bandage, or the wrap.
If you try to cast Identify on it, nothing happens.
Oh no, she's gonna do something else.
Oh, she's gonna pull up Wikipedia in her brain.
No. Look, Tomo. I think I know what it does. Give it to me.
Someone just kind of looks between Deus and Breezy with a grin on his face. Hands it over to Breezy.
Yeah,
David is just like,
well,
okay,
no,
just like,
okay.
okay.
Tomo, sit down. I can't reach.
Tomo crouches before you.
So yeah, she goes behind him, and then she puts the wrap over his eyes, and so the eyes are replacing his real eyes, and then she wraps it. She ties it behind his head, like a normal wrap. Look, it's like those. It's like those books, where because you always read those books about Shaolin, ninjas and samurais, and they don't need their eyes to see. So clearly, it's going to let you be a better swordsman or something.
Yes, Breezy, I do train like this, so it could come in handy.
You've been blindfolded.
You just remind me. I don't know if that's
You have the blinded condition.
This headband gives you the blinded condition.
I love
So I just gotta curious. Do the eyes on the wrap actually correspond to where his eyes are,
They do.
on his face?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Well, I was thinking maybe they're too small, so they're like really close together or something. But see there, look, it looks good. It actually kind of looks like your eyes. So can you see? Can you Here, she's gonna pick up a rock,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna throw it at him.
Tomo, you don't have blind sight, do you?
I do have blind sight.
The
How
rock
far
comes
are you
sailing to you, and you feel the rock coming. Do you want to grab it?
I will use my reaction to use my deflect missiles feature.
Nice.
Like Luke Skywalker, you deflect the stone to the side.
It worked.
Tomo just laughed. Yes, Breezy, it worked.
So you only because it's part of you have the fighter stance, right? The 10
Pink
feet
cloud
of,
blind fighting, yeah.
yeah. So- oh wait. Uh oh actually then I wouldn't be able to see. Uh she was gonna give him the dagger of blind sight to make it better, but then it's like but then she wouldn't be able to see down here, so she'll just wait off on that. Incredible.
This is very nice of you, Days. I accept it as if a gift from an old friend.
It is no problem. Just make sure Bracy doesn't tear it, and I will start walking back. I don't know what it is that I just gave you. I don't know what it does. Could not identify it.
Add a Tomo sash to my inventory.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, I was unable to get the full wrap drawn out and everything because it's 6 feet long.
Oh, is there a picture for it?
No, there's not, unfortunately, because I couldn't
Oh,
get
shame.
the 6 feet of drawing done.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I got about a third of the way done with it. I'm like, damn. It's something I'm going to have to just commission to get done because it was taking
Of
way
course.
too damn long.
All good. I'm just as patient as Tomo is.
All right, well, you'll see in a few years then.
Nice.
Complimenting Tomo while also going, not doing and get it done. All right. So, as you guys have taken your short rest, go ahead and hit the short rest button.
I'm full health, so take short rest. I guess I'll use my arcane recovery to. Oh shit! How many spells do I get back with arcane recovery now? Let's see features.
Half your wizard level.
So I can get a 3rd level back. Nice. Boop. Oh, Breezy will. So, well, how long was all that? Because if it was over an hour, the Phantom Steed will go away.
It's been over an hour.
Oh, so yeah, it's doing normal horse stuff. Like it moves its head like it's eating grass, even though there's like nothing here.
Mhm.
But then an hour into it, it shatters into a million pieces and melts into nothing. Oh
Very well.
shoot! Oh phooey. Well. I guess I'll just walk. So, where are we going?
You know, I think we are going towards the wall to get into the inner city. I'm just
Well, yeah, we gotta head north, and I think north is that way.
So there was a map, but
Oh yeah, we should go get that.
dwarves explore cave by feeling.
Well, what are your feelings telling you?
That we're in a cave.
Lumi. Yeah, she looks up. Yeah, we are in a cave. We have the map. We just, I think we should discuss our next steps.
Well, I thought we were going towards the inner city to get to the foundry, and then
According- yeah,
eventually,
according- According to
market
Janet, there was
forward.
only one way we could really go. Do we have the map Janet made for us?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's with Lumi at the moment, but she will show it to you guys.
So, yeah, I mean, according to Janet, we can really only head north from here, and we have to go through Sutton. I guess our major decision is if we want to go to the open air trading place full of those magic arcane zombies, or if we want to go through the wall up through Southvale to the foundry.
I mean, we definitely want to do both, but just a matter of what order we want to do them in.
Well, it looks like the only real way we can. Well, we'll just decide once we get there. I mean, we just gotta head north, so let's just go do that right now, and then we'll decide once we get to the crossroads.
I'm
All
fine
right.
with that.
So, you guys want to depart the crystal chamber?
Yeah.
Lumi, just as before we go, she's like, there is the matter of the controls for the power source to the city. I would suggest well, should we turn it back on? The automatons and whatever other systems will likely be turned on back will come back alive. But while it's switched off, we don't really know what it has changed in the city. If anything, it may be even dangerous to leave it off.
But you could also say the opposite. I mean,
Yeah.
we're
We don't
not
know.
from here, and the only thing other than Janet that we've met here has tried to kill us. So turning it on could just bring more enemies.
I agree.
Yeah.
You're
we,
right. But
we don't have any facts to make a decision one way or the other.
indeed, we do
Yeah.
not.
Well,
Janet
what-
did say, I remember ominously, she did say something about once we moved it to the 5th position. She was fairly strong about saying that Akru should know something. The crystal or Akru should not be destroyed, or I can't remember. She seemed. Anyway, so Lumi just kind of. So we are gonna get ready to go then.
I'm good to head out.
Yeah, let's go. And if we need to turn the power back on, we can just come back and turn the power back on.
Eric,
Yes.
Lumi. She looks at the controls. How she's trying to assess how much strength would be required to move the controls.
To move them
Uh,
from where they're at? Or
Correct. Yeah. Would it
they're,
be something
they're
are
attached
familiar-
to the core of the building. You're going to have to remove the building.
No, you don't understand my question. Sorry,
Okay.
I did not that you don't. I didn't explain myself properly.
Okay.
The switch, how
Yes.
much strength is required to move the switch?
Oh,
Could it be a
20
strength to-
pounds.
Could then a familiar could do that, right?
Familiar, it would be difficult for familiar to do so.
Maybe more than one familiar, perhaps. I'm
Maybe
losing.
a lot familiar.
I am saying that. Let me say,
Yeah.
if we need to,
I
perhaps
would
can
say that
send-
if you have 4 familiars working on this, they could, with effort, move it.
Okay, so in case we need it, I may be able to send familiars here to switch it back on while we're away.
Yeah. They fly pretty fast, and these caverns are pretty spacious, so that's probably a good idea.
Okay. She's still holding the orchard in her hand. So I need to go. I'm going to go and place this on my sanctum. I'm just gonna go and look for Galliffer, and I'll be right back. And then she flies towards the archivist room. to look for
Okay.
Galliffer.
And that's when you remember you just left your sanctum and you got to wait another several hours.
No, I left my sanctum before the long rest.
Before the long rest? Okay. Then you have
Yeah,
long
so
rested.
so I'm very, very
Okay.
careful to
All right.
do it before the long rest.
Cool. So, you're going to go into the sanctum. Awesome.
She is, yeah. She goes into the sanctum. Ooh, look at that. Amazing.
Okay.
She looks around as it being jostled, and I'd like.
Of course.
typically
Yep.
Yeah. She quietly, she makes a beeline to the
No,
the up
it was short
top
rest.
of the stairs.
Go ahead.
Oops, sorry.
You
Yeah,
run up the
she
stairs.
She quietly she moves up the stairs.
Okay.
Yes.
You go up the stairs, and
Mhm.
the chest is there.
She'll get close to it, and
The flower in your hand glows brighter.
she says she kind of she's she's like, I know. And she gets close to the chest, placing the flower very carefully on top. She kind of on a side, and then she undoes she opens the lock
Mhm. Yes.
and opens the chest again.
Okay. And you can see where the flower should go.
And she will place the flower there.
Okay.
As the depression looks like it.
Yep.
See
It fits
what happens.
perfectly. And as it rests in there, the light in the flower fades.
You found your home, she says. Right. She closes the chest and then locks it again.
Okay.
She walks down, looks at the crystal, which is still covered. And without saying anything, she leaves the crystal. The sanctum, I mean.
Very well. Cool.
Yep.
You leave the sanctum, returning to the crystal chamber.
Mm-hmm. And she will take the necklace and place her on her neck again.
Cool.
And pat Gallifrey on the head. Come on, the others are waiting for us. On her way out, she should have the thing, because I'm 2 feet tall. The map is fairly big for her, so she kept the map initially on the sanctum, but she would have taken the map out to show it so we can have the conversation about the map.
Very well. So we'll bring the map out once more just to confirm where you guys want to go.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and lay the map out on the floor. And let's have a bit of fun here, as you guys are currently way down here where Breezy was.
Was and still am. Look, I'm becoming a time mage. Yeah, Breezy just says we go here. And then once we get here, we decided whether we want to go to this place, which is apparently dangerous, but like this whole place is dangerous, and we'll see.
I think we did discuss going to the right, but I'm okay with either.
We can check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's a side quest, so we got to go there before we continue down the main path. That's Dungeon Exploring 101.
All right. So you guys ready to head on out?
Yep.
Cool. So you guys head out into the city of Akru. Once again, leaving the crystal chamber dark and unpowered. As you guys leave, you feel a rumbling. Rocks fall from the ceiling and crash into the ground around you. There's an earthquake. What would you like to do?
Can I roll like history or insight to try to understand this based on my terrible abilities as a dwarf?
Sure.
Which would it be?
Your choice.
I want to see more of like the risk level. That's what I'm going for.
Okay,
I figure for
sure.
mining and stuff like that, I would understand the amount of rumbling to the amount of cave-ins.
Sure. History or nature? Yes, sir.
All right. Doesn't matter which one. Both are terrible. Let's go.
With a 9.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever been in an earthquake before, Jimmerly.
He's shaking around a little bit. What's going on? He's just like, how bad is it shaking, Eric? Out of curiosity.
This is a pretty solid tremor.
Okay.
There are large boulders falling from the ceiling into the ground behind you.
Generally panicking.
And it doesn't bounce, it is a thud when it impacts.
Oh, I do have my manifest mine. Oh, I thought I got it next. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I just realized something. That's actually like the best feature. I thought I got it next level. Anyways, so yeah, Breezy is going to look up. I don't know. Does Fluiden have a lot of earthquakes? I don't know if she'd be familiar with earthquakes.
No, but
No, so
you've felt similar things during mage practice. Some of the higher mages did earthquakes as practice.
can she determine if it's natural or a spell?
They're indistinguishable.
Okay. Unless I see the person like
Right.
actually casting it, yeah. Well, she would know roughly what the range of an earthquake spell is. 5e. If she's seen people cast it before.
Right.
So, I mean, 500 feet. So, unless there's someone really close by. Well, you know what? We should just take cover. Just she's gonna run over to one of the doorways. Because
Okay,
that's what you're supposed to do in an earthquake.
cool. Is everyone running for the doorways, or what are you guys doing?
I will run to hide. I am soft.
Jim Roy's just kind of running around in a circle panicking.
And Jim Riley's running around in a circle panicking. Awesome.
Lumi will try. Generally, come and she tries to kind of tell you to go towards Breezy.
So, Jim Riley.
Yeah.
1d20. Does 16 strike you, sir?
It would bounce. He still has a shield out, so you'd be blocking it with the shield.
Okay, a 40-pound boulder has thunked down upon your shield.
Oof, that'll
With
be
that-
then.
Yeah, Lumi is going to scream and
He-
come on,
Mhm.
and she
Pa-
runs
Panic
towards Breezy.
intensifies.
Almost gonna
Well-
try to pick up Jim Rolly and get it.
Okay, Jim Riley, will you resist?
No, he's too busy panicking. You'll see that his legs are still going.
Okay,
Like as if he's still running. Cause like Tomo's, I'm gonna guess carrying him like a log. Cause
Yeah.
like his legs are behind Tomo, still actively trying to run. His upper body's not really doing a whole lot, but his legs are trying to run.
understood. Cool. So, where are you taking him, Tomo?
Just like I need the closest arch that I can find.
All right, you guys go running into an arch. Entire segments of the roof are collapsing in. And one lands right next to the arch, couple inches from you. You're uninjured, but it's quite a fright. And then just as quickly as it started, the earthquake fades and stops.
What was that?
It was an earthquake.
What's an earthquake?
It's when the earthquakes.
I mean, that's not very descriptive. I don't know
mean-
what a quake is.
To quake, it's a verb.
The quake?
Yeah.
Tomo, can you explain this to me,
If
please?
Quake, to shake or vibrate, usually from shock or instability. To tremble
What?
or shudder, usually from cold or fear.
Why don't you explain that to begin with?
Why don't you just
it's,
call it an earth shake?
It's an
Yeah.
earthquake.
I mean, Earthshake sounds better.
I mean, I guess that means the same thing, but it was.
Remember, I don't understand all your fancy words and your verbs and your nouns. He's like, he has his hand in the air, like he's being. overly
You're a
dramatic.
lawyer.
Yeah. I don't need to know about verbs and nouns.
You expect me to read?
You expect me to read?
Jimmy, how many earth shakes have you defended?
Well, I feel like I'd have problems getting that into a courtroom.
Yep, see, Breezy? Why would he know?
Anyways, earthquakes are when the earth shakes, and sometimes it's because of like ley lines and movement underneath the earth, or sometimes it's because of magic, where people cast a spell. Did anyone hear anybody casting anything?
That
No.
depends. What does that sound like?
You know, chanting.
Um,
You know, you've heard me cast spells before. Earthquake is a pretty strong one, though. Like,
Eric.
you have to be a pretty powerful mage to be able to cast that.
Yes, sir.
Um, so far, walking through the city and everything else, has there been any evidence of other earthquakes? I.e., more
Very
gigantic boulders on the streets and things like that.
several, not near as big as this one.
Okay.
But well, if it wasn't natural, and if it wasn't someone casting the spell, it could also be because we turned off the power and it's causing the city to collapse.
I mean, if you look around and there appears to be rubble,
Oh
and if
yeah,
people haven't been here in forever, then I don't
yeah,
really know how it would cause that.
that's actually a good question. Eric, yeah, when we were traversing through the city, were there pieces of? I mean, yeah, the city's smashed, so there would be rubble everywhere.
But it's the age
No,
of the
no.
rubble. We
Ask the
gotta understand
question. Breezy, ask the question.
Would we be able to tell if any of the rubble was after the fall of Akru, like from earthquakes?
Yes, you would be able to tell that, yes, some of it is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not all, and not even a
No.
lot, but some of it.
Yeah. So, well, you know, now that I'm looking at it, yeah, some of these rocks are clearly less worn than some of the others. Like she goes over to one that she noticed earlier that didn't fall in the earthquake that happened just now, and she picks it up and then compares it to some other rubble.
A
See,
roach
look.
goes crawling out and up your leg.
She rays a frost it.
Okay, it dies.
She
She's impassive to La Cucaracha.
yeah, no, she's not one of those girls who freaks out at bugs. No.
Okay.
So she looks at it and then she compares it to some older rubble. She's just like, yeah, I think Merlot is right. I think there probably have been earthquakes in the past, and maybe it was just bad luck that it happened right now. Because if that keeps happening, we're probably gonna have to skedaddle, you know?
Yeah, that maybe we should just hurry along.
I wonder if removing the crystal and stopping some of these mechanisms shifted the stone.
That's actually a
Um,
really good point. Yeah, that's
This Akru survived in his current state the landing of another city on top of it. So
well. I mean, maybe
It is-
just maybe removing the bounding stone was enough to cause things to shift.
I hope not. Because
Me too.
we need a bounding stone. But
Oh yeah, we better hurry.
Is it worth considering turning the power back on before we venture further in?
we don't know enough. But
That might just make things worse for all we know.
Well, we do not know. Without the power, it was a bounding shard that anything even happen.
pardon?
If there's no bounding shard to power the city, if we are to try
Um,
to turn it back on,
Out of character, I don't think the bounding shard powers the city. I think
Was it not?
No, the
It's the
power
crystal.
shard does.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, you guys were not getting electrocuted by the bounding shard. You're being electrocuted by the power shards.
Yeah.
By shutting down
big-
the power, you were
big
able to remove the bounding shard.
My bad.
Yeah, good.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Perhaps let's keep moving forward. If things get any worse, we track back, or if we can't go ourselves, I'll try sending my familiars to turn the power back on.
I think
So-
we just keep going. I think that sounds good.
Yeah, just
Because-
watch out. Just watch out for fallen rocks.
I'd much rather have to dodge a falling rock than turn it back on and get attacked by another one of those androids.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I am.
Because yeah, if we turn it back on and then have to turn it off again, it's gonna fill up. The room is gonna fill up with androids again. So like, yeah,
Well, yeah. We discussed that turning
yeah,
the turning it back on would only summon things if we try to turn it off again.
yeah. So yeah, well, yeah. If we have to turn it off again, because like, and like I guess theoretically the familiars, if they can move it, might be able to move it fast, like all the way to the right fast enough to turn it off again if we need to. But then the room is going to be filled with those things, and I don't think we're going to be able to do anything unless we come up with a really clever plan. But it's fine. Like I think we should just keep moving forward.
The archivist will be well protected.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's keep moving then. I will. Yeah. I'll fly more cautiously close to the buildings and try and kind of keep an eye, making sure that if more rocks fall, Lumi can dash to the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmer always walking around with a shield holding it over his head.
All right.
Gallifrey's with her as well.
Cool.
He's traveling with her.
Awesome. So, you guys go traveling northwards through Akru. Takes you guys quite a while to pick your way through the city. The rubble and recent earthquake have caused a bit of a hindrance to your movement. But nothing that stops you, just general slowness. And it is quiet. Very, very quiet as you move forward. As you come to where you believe the crossroads are, you're going to be faced with a decision of either going eastward or northwards towards that market.
Can we see anything?
You can see to the north and to the east. Do you want to go north or east?
I'm voting east.
I'd say east. Let's see why not.
I'm gonna 1D2 it. One is north, two is east.
Okay.
Jimmer says east.
All right. So,
Go east.
you guys will go east. Awesome.
All right.
Cool. As you guys go eastward, you're able to pick your way through more rubble, and the environment changes. It looks more like this.
Oh, there's water.
It smells horrific. This is nearly stomach-wrenching foul. This is not refuse. This is not excrement. This is the combined chemical and remains of sludge and offal that have been decayed over thousands of years, formed into a liquid that flows slowly around.
I will not fly over the water, just so you're aware.
Very well.
Yeah, the water is opaque.
Yeah. And she will she'll probably cover her nose as she's going around this place. There's not a lot. Lumi does not like the smell.
Of course she doesn't like the smell.
Yep.
But
Reminds her of the bogs of eternal stench from the Feywilds there.
yeah,
Some other party might encounter at some point.
interestingly, there seems to be dim phosphorescent light coming from some of the moss in here.
Just because she like is so There's no. The only path forward is along the side of this stink river.
There's a very thin rail, a very thin path. In fact, you guys could find it at the bottom of this map.
Oh no.
Jamali casts light on his shield because he cannot see anything.
I have
Okay.
30 feet of
One moment.
of
Let me correct
dark
that.
vision. That's interesting, but there's like one spot right here that I can see for some reason.
Luminescent light.
All right, so Jim
Eric.
really puts light on his shield.
Yep.
All right, so 20 feet and 20 feet.
We haven't had the long rest yet, so we don't have our level 7 abilities yet, do we?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so 60 feet of dark vision for Breezy.
30 feet
30
of dark
feet
vision.
of dark vision. Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
Oh, I like how Lumi's token has her whole body to show that she's actually like smaller than everybody else. That's a really nice
Yeah.
touch. Yeah,
Oh, nice, cool.
you know, because
That's
the rest
something.
is just headshots. But yeah, you know, Lumi's only 2 feet tall, so like yeah. Oh, so it's like a. So are there stands here, like actual like
Yeah.
looks like trader stands?
Oh, yeah, there are. With what looks like the remains of old cheese and some kind of fungal fruit.
How? Breezy's gonna be looking at that. I just don't understand how that's still there after 2,000 years.
How tall the ceiling? Yeah. Eric.
The ceilings in here are 15 feet high.
Okay.
5-foot jump. I don't know if I can make that. Jump
could-
distance.
You can just swim
speed.
across. I'm gonna jump.
I don't think that's a good idea. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, Merlot has dove into the water.
Merlot
What?
has dove into the water. All right, I need you guys to please target your tokens, and let's roll for initiative.
Merlot, that might be point. And then she just.
I could have ritual cast water breathing.
Too late.
I don't want to breathe in this water, Lumi says.
All
Well, I
right,
don't want
so
them to breathe in
the
it
very
either.
first
All right,
thing that
initiative.
happens is I need that Merlot to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw of a 20, or be diseased.
Oh,
All right.
no.
I'm immune to disease.
You're immune to
Paladin.
disease. Okay.
Paladin. Okay.
But are you immune to disease? Is this a new ability that you just gained last week?
No, this is a paladin one.
Oh,
I took
that's
my new
good,
level
that's
in
good.
rogue.
Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, then
All
you're
right.
immune to disease. Oh, we all get. Do you have your aura then?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Would he have the aura on?
Cool. All right, so I'm going to need to roll an initiative here, and I'm not going to tell you what the thing is. So,
I think I got 1/3 level slot back.
all right.
How manifest?
All right. Cool. So I got a 5. And you guys did not see this coming, so they will take their surprise round. And the surprise round is to swim. And you guys who can all see that there's a surge in the formerly stagnant, still sludge from here. And it surges forward. And as it does so, it will rise for a moment and surge towards Merlot. And that's where it's going to slam him once with a 24 because you did not see this coming.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. You're going to suffer 14 bludgeoning damage and 3 poison. Are you immune to the poison?
No.
Okay. Cool. And So, it has slammed you, and you are now grappled, and the creature and Merlot go below the surface. All right.
That's just great. That's just so
Water breathing would have
fantastic.
been so good
All right.
if you had breathed that water.
So, as they disappear, Breezy, what would you like to do?
Huh. Let's see. When you cast a spell using a second level, you can destroy an additional 10 gallons. I don't think this is going to be enough to actually do anything, but she is going to cast Destroy Water at 4th level.
Okay.
And she's going to cast it, like in this area right here.
Awesome. Nothing happens.
Oh, it's not water? Okay.
It's not water.
Well, I just wasted a 4th level slot. Okay. Well, at least the good news is that thing is out of attack range for her, so she's just gonna go,
Okay.
like right here, and that's it for her turn. Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
it for her turn.
Cool. After Breezy, we go to Gallifrey.
Gallifrey is going to fly up about 10 feet. 10 feet above the water, and it's gonna move up here
Okay.
on top of this, down here actually, on top of the stand, and is going to take the dodge action.
Okay. All right.
That's
So
it.
after Gallifrey, we go to Tomo.
Can I sense this creature within 10 feet of me with blind sight?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to slash into the water at that guy.
Okay. He is
You-
10 feet away. You are a bugbear, so you can reach down through the stuff and do so. However, your arms will enter it. Are you sure you want to do that?
I can. Out of
Yeah.
character, Breezy has a thing that can cure several things that can cure disease.
Yeah, actually, what I'm gonna do is try to reach in and grapple the creature.
Okay. So I need you first roll a Constitution saving throw of a DC 20.
That's nasty.
You are afflicted by a disease. You're not sure what the disease is, but you can feel something crawl into your skin.
God,
Lots.
All right. So as you do that, you attempt to grapple the creature, and this is going to be with disadvantage because you can't see it. But
No.
I have blind sight.
oh, you have blind sight. I'm sorry. Yep. So with blind sight, you can see it. So it's your athletics check. It needs you to beat a 4. Okay, with the 25, you have grabbed a hold of the ooze entity that is down there. You found a more viscous section of the fluid.
Just gonna lift him up out of the water here in front of everybody.
The fluid? All right. I have to be careful because I have to say fluid, not water.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But that thing looks serious.
Okay. Merlot is currently still under the sludge.
I'm so glad it's not a slad.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna try to knee this creature.
Okay. And you will bludgeon it, dealing 7 bludgeoning damage, sir. As you pull this thing up and just wallop it.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Cool. After Tomo, we go to Strom.
Yeah, seeing. I'm sorry. Seeing Tomo just kind of pull this thing out of the water, Dave will just look to his left and be like, right, and just shoot off a chromatic orb at 2nd level at this thing.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Awesome.
Alright, so this is
I'd love
going
to
to
see
be. What kind of damage should this be? I'm thinking lightning? Lightning's a safe bet.
Let's
Yeah,
not
lightning.
I really hope Merlot gets hit by the lightning.
17 plus 4d8, which is 32, so 49.
All right.
Damn.
Lightning crackles across it. Oh, man. Lightning crackles across it, and this is not chain lightning, this is not lightning bolt, this is chromatic orb. All right. So with chromatic orb, it gets zapped for, you said, the full 49 damage. Yes, sir.
Ooh.
The quivering mass in Tomo's hand spasms and convulses.
Thank the Lord that is when Eric said, "Oh man, I thought this thing is gonna get bigger because of the lightning damage." Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
so,
too jaded.
because I was thinking, like, oh god, cold damage? Oh no, it's liquid. I don't know. Fire, probably not gonna be very good against it unless it's chemicals and it explodes into fire. So I just went with lightning, but that was my action. Bonus action. Nothing much. Movement. I'll just see where I am, honestly.
Okay, cool. After Deuce, we go to Luminostra.
She moved back, and she flies about to the ceiling, so 15 feet.
Okay.
Right down on the blue bar, and the creature, the far back, Eric.
Yes.
Does it seem that's involved in a combat or not?
It's watching at the moment. It seems to be almost spectral in nature. It's not entirely there.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture of it because it's fun.
Thank you. Oh my god. I hope it's not that big.
It's a medium-sized creature.
That's fine, that's fine. Lumi tells Gallifrey to keep an eye on it should it come towards us to warn me.
Okay.
Through her telepathy with him. And she will let me double check what I can do against this. I'm just gonna attack with cosmic pulses. So first one first one. Just normal attacks.
Okay.
That'll be a 15.
15?
Second one.
Yep. And it's on this entity, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
All right.
And then second one probably misses.
All right. So,
And
yeah.
that will be it.
Okay. So you will deal 15 damage. Excellent. After Luminostra, we go to Merlot. And I know you guys can't see him on the list, but he is on there.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to teleport right next to Breezy.
How?
You just see where you're going.
Oh, okay. I thought that it was just within.
It's to a point you can see.
Yep.
Ah.
Gotta watch out for being blinded is pretty nasty.
Pretty much.
Okay, then can I attempt to break the grapple?
Sure. You can certainly attempt to give free.
Or would I have to break the grapple to? Oh wait, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's athletics versus athletics.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Well, that went poorly.
Yep, he holds on to you. Just barely. You almost got free. And that's your action.
I think you can use acrobatics as well if you want to break free.
Acrobatics
Oh,
or
no, my
athletics,
my acrobatics is worse. Okay, then. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. And then it becomes their turn. All right. The ooze entity here is going to start stinking as it's going to bubble. Its outer surface actually begins to boil, and the boils erupt in small green puffs of gas. And it is now super stinky.
Is this a spell?
It
Or
is
this
not.
just an effect?
This is just it being biologically horrific.
Okay.
Can I ask actually real quick, Eric?
Yes.
If I'm under the liquid,
Yeah.
I understand that I wouldn't see up where Breezy is, but would I not be able to see like just further away under the liquid that I
It's
could teleport?
completely opaque.
Okay, cool.
So,
Just checking.
If you ever jump into a dirty river, you can't see anything.
That's yeah. You ever should jump into the Husbandberg? He'll come out with like radioactive diseases and no eyes.
All right, so that was its bonus action, and then we are going to slam one of the two people. Or sorry, I can reach 2 people. So one of the 2 people I can reach being Tomo and Merlot. 2d2. Here we go. We're going to choose to slam Tomo because you're holding on to us. As you're holding on to us, the ooze is going to flow up your arm and try to slide up your elbow and punch you in the face. The first one will be a 17, Tomo.
That misses.
The second one will be a 20.
That hits.
As it slams into the side of your jaw, you feel the wet slap as you're going to suffer 21 points of damage.
Ooh, ouch.
And you are now grappled by it.
We are now grappling each other.
Indeed. So,
Quick question.
yeah.
Is Jim on the initiative? Did he get a turn?
I'm after. I came in late and then I rolled a nat 1. So I only have a 3, so I'm the very last thing on the list.
Oh, so he's actually next then.
All right. So, over here, this entity is going to step to here and take interest in the situation. All right. Then we go to Jimmerly Adlerman.
Jimmy Dean. I have my shield and warhammer out, so I'm not quite as crazy combat as normal. I will go ahead and at the second level. Oh, I've got to get used to Lumi's art. Actually, at the 3rd level, I will cast Bless. I
Okay.
will bless everyone here.
Cool. All right. Cool.
And that will be my turn.
So after Jimmerly, we go to Brizanthria.
Did you?
Okay.
You bless everyone, including the familia.
No, I'll get 5. 1, 2,
Okay,
3,
yeah, that's
4,
fine.
5. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so Breezy is going to cast command. And she is going to yell, "Drop him!" Because "drop him" with an apostrophe is one word.
Sure.
That's her accent.
Awesome. Okay, so you yell, drop them in which language?
Shit. Let's see.
You speak Celestial?
No, she doesn't. She knows Common, Draconic, Elvish, Halfling, Infernal, and Primordial. Primordial.
Okay, in Primordial. All right, so you yell, drop them, and then I need to make a saving throw.
Oh, the DC for the cleric spell is 13. It's not very high.
All right, so 1d20 plus 1?
8.
All right, so with the 16.
Yeah, it worked. It didn't work.
Interestingly, this thing didn't have any reaction at all, but something else that heard you had to make the saving throw.
Well, it only works on the target, so
It's only on the target? Okay, so no, this thing does not need to make the saving throw.
because otherwise, anyone who's I mean that
True.
if you
That
want to
would be
rule it,
broken.
at anyone who hears it, I'll take it.
Yeah, so all good.
But
Anything else?
oh, does the gas do anything?
Oh, yes, at the start of your turn. I'm sorry, I should have done that for Jimmerly as well.
I can roll stuff,
I
whatever. What
apologize.
is it?
It is a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned and suffer 6 poison damage, Jimmerly.
Where is Merlot right now on the map?
Merlot is not visible.
He's being
Yeah.
drowned like a puppy.
He has a saved aura still, though.
Yes, you are within 10 feet of him.
Okay, that's more what I was asking.
Breezy is not.
I am not.
Okay, your saved aura is +4, right?
Correct.
Okay.
6 damage.
I'm going to roll d20 plus 9 then. 1d20 plus 9. 17 I save.
So I have the poison condition.
You are poisoned. Yes, sir.
Okay, and I took 6 damage.
Yep.
So yeah, she yells command, but when she yells drop him, but when she does that, she has to breathe in. So she breathes in this noxious and she starts coughing and wheezing. She is going to take a few steps back though to get out of it.
Very well. Zoom
And,
out a little bit now that you're moving away.
I think this one is still in the aura, so yeah, so
Yep.
she'll be right there.
All
And
good.
that's it for her turn.
Cool. As you move to there, after Breezy, we go to Galliffer.
He's in a corner dodging at the moment.
Okay.
He moves a little bit closer, like cat-like, just just keeping an eye on him, and then it kind of drops into the ground and dodges again.
This thing hisses at Galliffer.
Galliffer hisses back, and it's like it doesn't. He's got like a position. It's like it's like
All
don't
right.
move any closer. type
Please
of
roll
thing.
your Intimidate. Need you to beat a 15
1 second.
for Galliffer. So
yeah,
it's just
I'm gonna. He doesn't have a plus on it,
So it's just
so I'm
charisma.
just gonna roll.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll charisma. Where's charisma? There you go, an 11.
I'm scarier than you are, Cat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And he obviously takes the dodge action.
Okay. As it goes, we then go to Tomo, who is currently held by the sludge. I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn because of the stench.
DC
14. You are.
plus.
Go ahead.
How much do I have from your aura, Merlot?
Plus
Plus
4.
four.
So you're at a 13.
Unlucky.
Yep. So you're going to suffer 3 poison damage and be poisoned until the start of your next turn.
Okay. If
What
I
would
can, I'd like to.
Wait, can you add bless to that save?
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah.
And he
Oh,
it's
automatically saves.
Yep. So you would save, so you are not poisoned. Take your 3 hit points
Alright,
back.
call days.
Yep.
Blessed to the rescue again.
Now I'm just looking at
Absolutely.
the yellow dots. It was like, wait, we have bless.
Yeah.
I was just like, what are we doing with dots again?
Thank God somebody remembered it.
I casted it and I didn't remember.
I know, it's so bad. Alright, I'm jumping to here. I'm gonna jump
You even
to
have those
here.
little yellow dot on you.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the only reason why I remembered. I was like,
And you have a
So many
strength
yellow
score of
dots.
15 or higher, correct?
What happened?
You have a strength score. How are you moving? Because he grappled you, and when you get grappled, your speed's 0.
No. I forgot that I was grappled.
Yeah.
I thought that the drop thing worked, but I think it saved on that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to stay here,
Yes, sir.
and I will give him a slice and a kick.
Very well. And with disadvantage, a 19 does, or not disadvantage, but straight rolls here. So that's going to be 19 is deal, and this is two-handed, correct? Or you've grappled him, so
This
it has
is
to be
one-handed,
one-handed.
yeah.
So that's 11 damage there, and an additional 6 from the kick. Excellent.
And that'll be a quicker.
Slash and boom. We go to Dustrum, who is not in the aura.
yeah, luckily. And I'm kind of thinking about just chilling here because I don't want to walk through it and I can't misty step out. So I'm going to just. I'm just gonna cast a personal chromatic orb at him. I don't care.
Okay.
That's a 16.
16 blasts it right in the center of the blob.
Okay, so that does it. Whew. And this is gonna be lightning damage again.
Very well.
3d8 though.
What type? Lightning?
15.
Gotcha.
15 lightning damage.
15 lightning damage. Yes, sir. It crackles and spasms, and you're glad it's not too conductive. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it'd be causing problems. Anything else, Deuce?
No. I
Okay.
have no bonus action, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Luminostra.
Luminastra will first an attack action to attack with Cosmic Pulse.
Okay.
So the one attack here,
Sure.
18 damage.
Yes, sir.
Then she moves, flies close to Gallifrey. He's on the floor, okay? So she's
Sure.
not on the floor. She's still in the air. She looks at the creature there again, and then she lets out another cosmic pulse at the large creature,
Very well.
and yeah, she misses this
Nope,
one.
you hit it. Dealing
Okay, so 9.
9 damage. Got it.
13 hits, really?
Yeah,
So
13 hits.
she did that as she was looking at. It's like she looked the other creature just to kind of to keep her at bay, and then she turns around and just lets out the thing hitting the creature. So looking more badass.
Yeah, if this thing gets exposed, they're kind of like big wet balloons, but they're nasty if they can stay in the sludge.
Yeah, they sound their aura is very nasty.
All right.
Yep, that's my turn. I'm not
Cool.
doing anything else.
Merlot Rendaja, you've been under the fluid now for 2 rounds. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay.
And oof.
Good old stabby. Never fails.
Oh yeah, you can breathe underwater, right?
Not anymore.
Oh god.
So the
Oh.
13 does hit, and
I
you're-
lost my warlock level.
this is with disadvantage because you cannot see it at the moment. So I need you to go ahead and re-roll that, and we'll take the lower number.
So I was gonna ask, is
Yeah.
it disadvantage because even though I can't see it, he is grappled?
Grapple does not provide advantage. He would need to be restrained.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Does the creature see Merlot though?
It has blind sight. That's how he was able to
Fair
detect him in the sludge.
I see where your thought is on that there, Merlot. Considering you're holding on to him, you know where.
Right. But yeah,
Wow.
you did pierce him for 11 damage.
Okay. Then I'll hit for the second. For another 9.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And I was gonna ask another question too. I know that for leveling up, it makes sense that like we don't get the spell slot until we
Right.
long rest, but we get the other abilities of the class
Yes.
that are like.
Yeah.
So would my sneak attack damage hit?
Yeah, it would. So you
Okay.
should get
Oh,
the
because you
addition.
have disadvantage.
Oh, you have
yeah.
disadvantage, but yeah. Since
Yeah,
you have
you did-
disadvantage,
Oh.
you don't get it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's the problem.
No, that's- right. Okay. Cool.
Yep,
Then,
yep. Learning the rogue stuff.
And that's it.
All right. It becomes their turn. We are going to attempt to wallop the individuals next to us. 2d2. One slam here is going to go against Tomo. And Tomo, the 24, gut
Jesus,
punches
yeah.
you for 15 damage, sir. As part of that, your foot will step into some kind of mushroom and crush it. Has no effect, but man, it's gross. And then The other punch is against Merlot, who cannot see this, so this will be with advantage on Merlot. An 18 to bludgeon you, sir.
Misses.
Okay. It tried to slam you into the wall beneath the surface. Over here, this entity is going to crawl across the ground to here, where it's going to attempt to attack Gallifrey in order to take it away. So we're going to try to grapple Gallifrey.
Okay.
And
He's dodging right now.
okay, so I need him to roll with advantage his acrobatics or athletics.
1 second. That is just.
Sorry, I have disadvantage on my attack because he's dodging. So I got a 6.
So you have advantage, right?
No, he doesn't have advantage. I have disadvantage because he's dodging.
Okay, so he's going to.
Acrobatics or athletics.
6 as well.
Okay, so I do not grab a hold of you. I will try. How many times do I get to try this? I get 2 of these. So the second attempt to grab a hold is going to be a 12.
Let me do it again.
Okay.
I need to keep that window open. 1 second.
All right. With the dexterity of a 20, Gallifrey dodges
He tries
away.
to grab him. He beats his wings to kind of gain a bit of lift and then kind of lightly paws him in the face.
And then he will
pushing
move
you
away
back.
without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yep.
And then we go to Jimmerly Adlerman.
Jimmy Dean. Well, I gotta roll my con save. Hold on. 1d20 plus 9. 16.
You're
I
fine.
make my con save.
Yes, sir.
I love Merlot's aura. That's the greatest. I guess I don't. I guess I can just walk up and hit him with the hammer. I will firebolt him.
Okay. With a 19, you're going to hit him.
And
You're going to deal
4.
12 damage to him. And he's then going to erupt in flame.
Oh, he's like super vulnerable to fire. Oh.
Well, we learned something.
How did
new
I
today.
get to know my crit? Oh my days. Oh, but he's on
As,
fire now. But he's on fire now.
yeah, as the flames go outwards from him in a 5-foot area around him, there are now an immense amount of flames. Anything else, Jimmerly?
I think starting a forest fire is enough.
Okay. Cool. So after Jimmerly does that, we go to Breezy, who is not in the aura. What would you like to do, Breezy?
So the poison condition goes away on my turn.
At the start of your turn, yes, sir.
All right, so that's gone. She is going to, still coughing and hacking the gross smell out of her lungs. She is going to point her finger at the goo monster and shoot a ray of frost.
Okay. He has 5 hit points. You will strike him with your Ray of Frost, dealing 8 cold damage. As it shatters, the pieces of it fall into the sludge, and it's extinguished.
She's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's just going to be like, Tomo, Merlot, are you okay?
Am I back from under
You
the
can't
water
hear
yet?
him. No, not yet.
Okay.
And that's it for her turn.
Okay. All right, so after Breezy, we go to Gallifrey.
Gallifrey will fly over and land on top of the building and take the dodge action again. Like
By
in
building, we mean tent. Gotcha.
the tent. Yeah. If the tent seems too flimsy for him, he will be flying.
No, it's fine.
All right.
It lasted through the last earthquake. It'll be fine for a while.
It lasted for the last 2,000 years.
No, it didn't.
It did not.
No,
Oh
it's
my-
newer than 2,000 years old.
Yeah, that's why
Oh.
Breezy was like that's why Breezy was so confused about the food. It shouldn't be there unless it's new.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
new food. All right, fair enough.
New-ish food.
New-ish, yeah.
All right, so after Gallifrey, we go to Tomo.
Tomo's just gonna kind of fall to one knee, keeping his eyes trained on this thing over here, take the dodge action, and use second wind.
Okay,
That'll be it for my turn.
So force damage.
cool. Do Strom.
Okay, so if I go up to here, can I see Merlot in the water or not?
No,
at
you
all?
cannot see him at all.
God damn. Well, okay. Here, hypothetically, could I use prestidigitation to clear an area of the water to like clean it just a little bit so I can see into the water? Or no?
That cleans 1 cubic foot.
Yeah, just to maybe try to get some.
He's
sort of
further than
eye.
1 cubic foot down. Sorry.
Okay, then. Okay, then. Never mind.
You would know that even before you cast it, so.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then I'm just going to. I want to get across. How far can I jump? I need to move. I need to move more feet. Otherwise, I won't be able to make it. I can only jump 8 feet, and that's 10 feet across.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
I just remembered. So, how deep would I be if I could have stabbed him and he wouldn't have taken, I'd be holding onto my weapon. But Comet Fall says that it floats.
Comet Fall says that it floats.
Comet Fall doesn't sink.
It says on water and other liquids.
If you leave it, if you're holding on to it, you're going to be able to pull it down. So,
Okay.
yeah, nice try.
You make it long jump, you cover the
I
Yeah.
can't make it. I can't make that jump across even. So I will just move to here and cast. Oh, here's okay. I will cast Silas's Hinder Fate.
Okay.
In the description, though, it says at higher levels, Hinder Fate allows the caster to target multiple die rolls per round.
Yes, sir.
It says at 3rd level I can do 2 rolls, and at 6th level I can do 3 rolls. That means I technically have 3 reactions with this spell.
You don't get 3 reactions. You get to hold 3 rolls. Basically, with 1 cast for 3 rounds, you can then hold rolls, if that makes sense.
It's it's a reaction to hold the
To hold a roll,
you
but
can
1
only-
cast allows you to
Yeah.
hold multiples.
Okay, so when I okay, I get it.
Yep.
So I have 3 rolls that I can can't or prevent as long as I keep up my
Right.
concentration.
If you use a 3rd level spell slot on.
Right.
No, it's a cantrip.
He can upgrade it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you cast it with a 3rd level spell slot, you
Right.
get to do multiple rolls, right?
Correct.
So if I use it with a spell slot, okay. Okay, then I'll just have it ready as the cantrip just to cancel 1 roll. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. So after Deuce casts Hinder Fate, we go to Luminostra.
Lumi lowers herself to the same level as Gallifrey, which is not the ground, just on top of the tent. She's just flying there. She looks back to see you guys just dispatch the thing, and Merlot's still disappearing, and she ponders over that creature. He looks devilish in nature. So she will cast Silence in the Fate, and concentrate on that. And I think I'm gonna take a gamble, and in Abyssal, I'm gonna talk to it and say it to ask who its master is.
In which language?
Abyssal.
Okay. It looks at you. No, master. We are free.
We are free? You and who else?
We own our crew.
Okay. I suppose that's long enough for a free conversation, I suppose. Free action. Yep, thank you. That would be it then. So I'm just gonna cast Silence in the Fate and wait.
Okay.
I'm next on the same level as Galafa,
Sure.
but we are like I don't know, in the just a 5 foot above. We're not on the ground, but 10 foot in a 10-foot square, if you know what I mean.
Okay. So after
Above the 10.
Merlot,
All right. Can I attempt to swim up now, or?
yeah, you can easily swim up.
Okay.
And
then
so
once.
we'll get you up to the surface here. There you go.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of tread water there and ask where we're going.
Lomi would turn around and say, "There's another creature on the other side. It says they own a crew. There might be others."
Does it have proper identification to say that he owns it, like land deed?
Just looks at you confused, like, no, I mean,
He doesn't own it. I mean, like, to prove you own something, you need to have proper identification paperwork to go along with it. If he does not have that, then he does not have the jurisdiction needed to actually say that, and we can do what we want.
she smiles at that, and she turns around to the creature in Abyssal and asks if it has the documentation that proves that they own a crew.
It rolls its eyes at you.
All right. How much movement would that have taken me to get to the surface, Eric?
It's 10 feet. So.
Okay. So then 5. I'm gonna climb out.
Yep.
And 15, 20. Is this supposed to all be dark over here to my left?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I was just making sure that. And cool. I will then just hold an action to hit if anything comes near me.
Sure. Cool. As you
Can you not see the creature on the left side there, Arlo?
No, I can't see anything 1 square to the left of me. It's just black.
What's your dark vision supposed to be at?
60 feet.
60 feet. So let me correct that because for some reason your dark vision is not active. So there we go.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll still take the same action, but
Fair
thanks.
Cool. It then becomes their turn. And I hit the button too many times there. So it should be their turn. And this thing looks over at the 3 people there and will hiss. Come no closer. I'll get my friends if you do. And it looks nervously in this direction and will duck around the corner. You guys can hear a slight crackling. Like just snap and pop, like Rice Krispies on steroids from this direction.
And what language is it speaking? Abyssal?
Abyssal, yes.
You guys,
What's the difference between infernal and
Oh
abyssal?
yeah, I speak Abyssal.
Abyssal is demons.
And
Inferno is devils.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the old, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll explain it. But yeah,
Okay.
they're chaotic, chaotic evil, while devils are lawful evil.
So that happens. Cool. Then we go to Jim Lee Adlerman.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, is that fresh fruit? Should really hop over.
As you hop over, your foot goes through a pumpkin and maggots fall out across your boot.
Shmuel goes, huh? Still looks pretty edible.
You eat that?
Hey, listen. Sometimes when you're desperate, you gotta eat what you gotta eat. I've eaten worse. Not proud of it, but you know, well, hey, so what do you guys see over here?
These are fiend kind of creature. How big was it? Medium size. So there was she explained there was some sort of demon fiend of some sort that told us not to follow it, and he tried to snatch Galliffer.
Jamali will go here and be like, well, I don't see anything, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay, cool.
Still concentrating on Bless since we're in initiative, you know.
Yep, absolutely. We go to Brizanthria.
So she is gonna take a step back because she needs a running start, or she's gonna go right here. So that's 5. That's 10 feet between her. So she's gonna 5, 10, and then she's going to jump. And I think she has enough. She has 12 strength, so that's enough to clear it pretty easily. She's gonna get next to Tomo, and she's going to look at him. Tomo, how are you feeling?
Not well. Something is inside me.
What, like your organs?
Some sort of creature made its way from the water
Uh-oh.
into my skin.
Oh, she will start look. Can I do a medicine roll to see if what's going on with him?
Sure.
14, not
With
bad.
a 14, this is a disease you're unfamiliar with, but he's definitely diseased. The symptoms appear to be a green tint to his veins and some lesions that are starting to form up and down his arms.
Oh no. Oh wait, hold on, Tomo, don't move. And she is going. Let me make sure my staff can actually do this. Lesser restoration. Is that enough to fix it? Let me just double check because I don't remember all these spells. One disease or one condition. Yeah, so she's gonna just tap him on the head with a staff and spend 2 charges to cast Lesser Restoration. And you touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it.
Okay.
She's gonna end whatever disease is afflicting him.
Awesome. Cool. So, you are no longer diseased, Tomo.
Thank you, Breezy.
And then let me mark that off on my staff. Man, this staff is coming in really handy. And that's it for her turn.
Cool. Galliffer.
Telepathically, I tell Galliffer to go back in the opposite way towards where Deus is. So he is gonna fly down here and go down here. I know it would have been 40. So I think he gets up to here and then he dodges.
Okay.
And he's gonna keep an eye on this corridor.
Awesome.
Should he see anything with his eyes to let me know.
How far does he see?
60 feet, I believe.
60 feet? Okay.
That's correct, yeah. I am not using his sight, by the way, so Yeah, he's got 60 feet of dark vision. His passive perception is 50.
All right, cool. So 60 feet. He sees something here.
Is he able to describe it to me?
He will describe it as the same thing that hissed at him.
Oh, okay. Lomi turns around and mentioned that Gallifrey has noticed other creatures north of our position.
All right,
But yep, that's his turn. He's dodging there.
cool. After Gallifrey, we go to Tomo.
Tomo's going to make his way over to here. And what do I see?
I'm going to show you.
Did you ever remove the band from your eyes?
Yeah, I wrapped it
Yeah,
around.
yeah. He actually did put in that he wrapped around his arm. So
Oh, okay, fair enough.
that
That'd
was
be
before
funny.
you guys left the Arcane Crystal Chamber.
Okay.
All right, so Tomo, you see crackling and snapping oozes, small ones, crawling across the surface of the walls and the liquid. They look like that.
I relay that information to the party.
It is technically a swarm of them.
Me.
Yeah, Breezy's like, ooh, presents.
I'm just gonna take the dodge action here, and that's it for my turn.
Okay. After Tomo, we go to Deus Strom.
Yep, I'm going to just move 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, and I'm going to jump across. Here's the thing, though. I don't have a strength of 8, so technically I can only get 8 feet across.
And it's a 5-foot gap, so I think you can make it.
Yeah, you can make it.
You're
'Cause-
going to have
is
to
that
roll
good?
an athletics check to do it.
Can we make it acrobatics?
No, you don't have the judoka feat.
Okay. This is going to be rough. I do have plus, though. That's a natural 1.
You
Well,
slip
it's not a
and
natural
fall
one, it's a
in.
2
sir.
minus 1. It's a
So
2 minus 1.
Bless only helps for attacks and saves. You need guidance for that.
Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right.
All right, so
Are
Deuce,
you encumbered?
as you fall in,
Yeah,
I need you to roll a
technically.
Constitution saving throw of a DC 20 or be diseased.
Concerts! I can use best for this, though, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Don't matter. Natural 1.
Wow.
Oh no! All right, so Deuce, you have contracted a disease.
You watch as Deus gets his running start, but then, like, the second his feet leave the ground, he just immediately just sinks straight into the canal.
You're near the surface because nothing dragged you down. It is a
Yeah.
very viscous liquid, but you are definitely contracting this.
Do I make it across, or
You can then move after that, but your
Okay.
attempted leap, it's like jumping off of the swimming pool, but your foot slips, and so you skin your knee, you fall face first into it, and then you can move forward.
Okay.
So we're going to say you are currently prone in the water swimming, but go ahead.
I will use my movement
Or
to get
not
out of the
water,
water, up onto the
sludge.
curb, or onto this curb.
Sure.
I'll just stand up. That was the last of my movement, standing up.
Okay. Half of your movement, yep. As you get up out of it.
Yep, and I use half my movement just to leap across. And then I will... I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
All right.
And then I will end my turn.
Okay.
I have an AC of 15.
All right.
Days is just so done with
The
this.
dice wanted to tell a story, man. Oh,
He's like,
man.
I got this! Boosh!
Okay.
Oh god! The water goes, oh god, disease! He's in the water drenched.
Oh,
Throws himself, and just like a suit of magical armor appears.
Oh. Okay. Now, is your spellbook magical?
I don't believe so.
It's not an enduring spellbook?
No.
Okay.
Oh dear God. What has happened?
Oh no.
It wasn't.
Oh, no.
It wasn't just
Wait
a
a
quick
minute.
flash.
It's just like Tyro. It's Tyro all over again.
So, we're going to have to deal a little bit of damage to your spellbook, sir.
Can I get? Yeah, hey, can I? It's time to debate this roll. Hey, come on.
Would you
This
like
is-
to hinder fate on this roll?
He was
I mean-
concentrating on it.
It's on a d20 roll, I believe, correct?
It is.
D20 of damage or D20 to hit?
No, the die
damage.
roll is the die roll here. So we're going to pull up your spell book here. Okay. So let's see here. Spells. What spells do you know here? Okay, I'm not going to take any of the cantrips, but we have. You have a lot of spells, don't you? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 7, 28, 29, 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, please roll 1d37 to determine which spell, which page of your spell book got ruined.
All right, slash. Roll 1d37.
Yes, sir. Number 36. Hold
Oh, God.
person has been removed from your spells.
That sucks. I really like that spell.
All right, so
But,
please remove hold person from the spell book as those pages have been ruined
No.
by
This is the
falling into
time
the
that
fluid.
That sucks. Where's it? Where'd it go?
this is the moment you wish Breezy had seen all your entire spellbook.
All right, so that's the
Leads.
end of Dustrom's turn. As you just remove that, you don't know that spell anymore.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. He has the backup spell book that I gave him. I mean, it's blank, but
It's blank.
she explicitly gave him a backup spell book as a gift. It's not her fault he didn't fill it up.
That's a lot of ink. That's gonna cost a lot of ink to fill that thing up.
All right, Luminostra, what would you like to do?
She goes, are we, Tomo, are we fighting that whatever is in there?
It looks more like a treacherous hallway.
Okay. She wants to have a look. So she moves 10 feet to see. Oh God. The creature was scared of that. Do you... Yeah, I don't know what to do. So, she seems a little bit undecided, wanting to know whether she engage her or not. So she kind of turn around. She's like, "Are we fighting that thing?" And does it? Yeah.
I don't
Does it
know.
seem to be moving towards us or not?
Well, it seems like, that's the way we need to go, doesn't it?
That is the other side.
Well, there is a door over there.
That is, yeah. Several doors around.
Just remember, they did not have the proper paperwork, so they cannot say this is theirs.
Well, I mean, there is the process of adverse possession. If you live openly on land for a period of time, depending on the jurisdiction, and there's
Makes
different
sense.
exact rules, but you can basically claim a property that way.
Well, We're gonna contest this in the court of law.
We would of course have to go to the Acru, county court to determine if the exact rules were followed. If they even had adverse possession, I don't even know.
Lumi will stay there and she's gonna stay there and not move for now. She won't take any action at the moment.
Very well.
She's still concentrating on Silas in the Fate.
Cool. After Luminosity, we go to Merlot.
All right. Gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Okay. 5, 6. And before I move there, actually, I wanted to. Was I here?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2 steps and use lay on hands to cure the disease that Deus has.
Okay. Deus, you are no longer afflicted by the disease.
And then I'll go 2 back, and then I can make it to here, I believe.
Correct.
So that'll be it.
All right. It becomes the entity's turns. All right. Over here, this thing is going to crackle and move, and it's going to move a total of 50 feet to there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I knew I should have done something.
When he grabbed that token, it appeared even though I can't see it, and that thing looks scary.
Yep.
And over here, we're going to fly, crawl, and jump to try to grab at Gallifrey.
Yep.
Is Gallifrey dodging over there, or did he move all the way? Okay.
No, he is dodging.
All right, so this is with disadvantage. I need him to beat a 22 with his dexterity or strength.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Nope, he failed, so he's grappled.
All right, he's grappled. And then I'm going to attempt to eat Gallifrey
Oof.
with an 11.
He's AC's 12.
He's got an AC of 12? Okay.
It does, yeah.
Awesome. And so then
And he, like,
I'm then going to
screaming and
drag
clawing at
Gallifrey
him and
away.
stuff. Yep, that's fine.
Okay. That's it. We go to Jimmerly.
Jimmerly will take a look at what this thing is. Like, what does it appear like?
It appears to be a swarm of small oozes that are crackling and snapping as they come.
Okay.
And we just saw it move like along the wall, right?
Correct. It followed along the wall. It moved 50 feet along the wall.
I'm not sure if I have anything here that's good against Rice Krispie treats, but
Snap, crackle,
Yeah,
pop.
I will show the art once more.
Yeah, that thing is
oh,
cool.
it's that same art. Okay. Well, I will, as my action, I will throw a fiery hammer at it. Choo.
Okay.
Let's see
So
what happens.
you throw a fiery hammer at this.
I attempt to throw a fiery hammer at that.
Okay, so with a 15, you will strike it. How much damage did you deal?
Well, that's a great question. The dice say 13. What that actually is, I don't know.
Okay, so that's going to deal 6 damage to it.
Yeah, it's resistant.
No,
Forms.
it's not resistant. There's something else going on.
Oh, it's a single target thing, maybe.
Right.
Swarm. Yeah.
Yeah, form. Then I will use my bonus action. And right here, a hammer appears.
All right.
We're stopping because it's hammer time. I'm really busting to dance.
Cool.
and then it's gonna try to crush one of the little tendrils coming up out of the ground.
Sure. And it will critically strike.
So we will deal. No, I didn't. Oh, I think it. Well, why? That's my spiritual weapon. Do 2d8. I'm confused. Is that?
It'll deal 8 damage. Sorry.
Did you
It's-
upcast it by accident, or?
No, I can't even upcast that
Sure.
high. So it should only just do the first die 8. So
Yeah.
which was 7 plus 4, so 11 plus 8 is 19 damage.
19 damage. Okay, so 19 damage would result in 9 damage dealt.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I think it's because it took that as the crit because the thing didn't show up there.
Right.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, just weird.
Anything else, sir?
No, because I'm still concentrating on
I'm blessed.
I'm blessed.
Cool. Brizanthria.
Okay, so she is. Well, first she's going to see that Deus is having a rough time, and very, just to make him feel better, she's gonna just pat him on the head. But then she wants to see what's going on over here. That was 5, 10, 15, like 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, wow, interesting. Is there light over there? Because I think I'm seeing more than I should. Oh, maybe it's Jimmy's light spell that's letting me see that far.
There is also some light over there.
Okay. So she sees this swarm of oozes. Can she try to identify what kind of oozes these are, or
Sure.
slimes they are?
This would be an Arcana check.
Yay, I like those.
Oh, Jimmy says I've been blasting it, but it doesn't seem to do a whole lot. There's just so many of them.
All
There's So I started blasting.
I started blasting.
I mean, really, the only difference between Jimmy and Danny DeVito is Jimmy has all his hair.
right. I don't think you're going to be able to see this, so I'm going to need to make a PDF of this real quick. I will
Ooh.
send it to you in Discord.
Is it resistant to cold?
Not base resistant to cold,
Let me
if
see.
that makes
Oh,
sense.
we'll see.
Okay, so sending this to you directly. And send the file. There we go. That's the base sheet for it. It's modified, but that's the base sheet.
Oh, interesting. No vulnerabilities. Phooey. Oh, that's interesting.
That's vulnerable crushionation.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
If I hear that word said over and over and over again, all it does is make me time.
With a burst of magical energy. So,
Yeah.
oh, so when Jimmy hit it with his cantrip, it like flashed, and there was
Oh
like
yeah.
there
It's
was
just
like a
no one's right next to it, so it didn't matter.
but there was like a small explosion when
Yeah,
it did it.
And that's what you're hearing, the snapping and popping as it comes across.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I'd love to study that, but unfortunately, I don't think we should let it get close. So she is going to cast a snowball right there.
Okay.
And since this actually might become relevant, because normally fireball, it sets things on fire that are
Right.
nearby. But she's doing a snowball. Would it freeze the liquid? That's not the oozes, but like the
There's
river.
way too much mass there to be frozen, but you can chill it and cause it to be more solid.
Or at least the top part.
Right. The thermal mass of this is pretty solid. But yeah, for a few moments, there will be a nice creme brulee surface on top.
She is casting Snowball,
Okay.
Cass.
All right. And its dexterity saving throw against this. It's going to be... It does not have magic resistance, so it will get a 7 on that, suffering 28 cold damage. Excellent. Got it.
Wow, I was really hoping that
And it
would work
pops
better.
and snaps a lot. It explodes, and there's a burst of energy all around it.
Yeah, Breezy's just gonna look at the others and just be like, "If it gets close, don't use magic because it explodes every time it gets hit by magic."
Yeah. Cool. So, anything else?
And Gallifrey's not here. Louis, are they gonna eat Gallifrey?
I hope not.
Well, you can just resummon him, right?
Yes, but have you been eaten before? It is not pleasant.
Does this bring back weird PTSD for Lumi for some reason?
It does, yeah. She's a little bit stressed. She's really stressed.
After Breezy, we go to Gallifrey's turn. What would the little Tressum like to do?
He will try to escape the grapple.
Okay. So, using his action to try to escape the grapple,
That's right, yeah.
need him to beat a 22.
22.
Oh, mundane melee weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
Why does a dexterity check as well? Oh, something else popped up.
Yeah, the dexterity check was for the snowball that got thrown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was
No,
pretty
yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, for some reason, the latest update of Beyond 20 is leaving the monster names in, which it should not be doing.
Yeah, that's true. You need to. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
We'll have to look. It's probably they broke the.
Yeah.
There's probably something that's broken.
I know.
I'll check in. Try to fix it.
Anyhow, I need to put a note in. I need to join the GitHub for them. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, after Gallifrey fails to escape, we go to Tomo.
Tomo was going to say it has to move along the wall. I suggest we engage it from range. And he's going to use a dash action to get over to this side over here.
Okay. Anything else?
No, but
Okay.
get all the way over here.
Okay.
That's it for my turn.
Cool. After Tomo, we go to Deus Strom.
I think this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As Tomo just ran the other direction.
What the frick is that thing? What size is that considered?
Huge.
I did.
Come on, I just need him to be large.
It's an arcane amalgam.
Okay, okay.
Which is an amalgam of arcane things.
Breezy, damn it.
Oh, that's so. Thank you so much, Breezy. You continue to be a beacon of knowledge to my old brain. Thank you so much, Breezy.
You're welcome.
Dang it.
So wait, it's just a giant blob of magic things, right?
It's not a giant blob. It's a collection of blobs.
It's like a collection of little blobs. Yeah.
So if I were to spell magic on the blob, what might happen?
Well, don't because
Explosions.
It
It
has. I think it has. It might have a lot of really interesting arcane stuff in it if we manage to kill it.
That is true. That is true. Okay.
Yeah. You can
Do we
often.
just leave it? Do we just leave it alone?
Well, no. Just blow it up. Just don't let it get close.
Oh.
I'm
Very
going
well
to,
then.
because Breezy knows about these things, I'm going to ask the player to go look at the very first thing below the challenge rating on the sheet.
Where is it? You can't expect me to read everything.
The
let's
very
see.
first one there.
Challenge rating. Where is the challenge rating?
Left side, first paragraph down there.
Oh, I thought if targeted by the dispel. Oh yeah, go for it. Actually, she switches her mind. Actually, they should call it dispel magic lethargy, not anti-magic lethargy. But okay, or lethargy. She says actually, retcon. Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. There was a weird time mage things happening.
Time slip. DS comes out with like a click.
Dispel magic's actually a really good idea. It's actually a really good idea. You should do it.
Very well, and then you will see Dave's kind of like reach towards the amalgamation and kind of just rip away at like the reality between it, and you can kind of see arcane strings kind of pulling out of the amalgamation.
Cool. I need to make a wisdom saving throw. What is your spell save DC, sir?
It is a 16.
With a 20, it resists.
That's just because I silvery barbs it.
You're gonna
Can you
silver
chronal
barbs
shift-
it?
Or can you chronal shift it?
I can chronal shift it. It's just within 30 feet of me.
All right. So,
I'm well within range to silvery barbs that bad
all right. So, which one do we want to do first?
I'll do silvery barbs first.
All right. Silvery
okay.
barbs. Cool. The silvery barbs results in a 3.
Nice.
So it will be affected by your dispel magic, and the snapping and crackling dissipate for a moment, and it seems to be slower and less active at the moment, as you've cut its speed in half and prevented it from using reactions.
Oh, okay.
So you've basically affected it by the effects of slow for
Without-
1 minute.
Oh, that's not even concentrating on it. That's huge. That is huge.
Yeah, and that thing is really fast too. So
It's incredible.
That was 25 feet movement. I'll just do 30 feet here.
Yeah,
and
so I'm gonna just because
turn.
Breezy's the only one who can see this. This is the effect. So there you go.
yeah, I skimmed over it and I thought, oh, it reacts to anti-magic fields, but none of us can do that. So I was like,
When you said dispel magic, that would have triggered Breezy's brain, if not Mike's brain.
yeah, if not for her, the stupid lawyer piloting her. Yeah.
All right,
You gotta have dispel magic on you at all times. It's so helpful.
all right. Anything else to use?
Dragon? No, I will have my turn where I stand.
Luminastra.
Lumi, ignoring what's happening here, she flies over here. I think I can fly to here actually.
Okay. You're flying, not touching. Got it.
Yeah, flying, not touching. She is at the moment at 10 feet high from the ground.
Okay.
She will, like screaming, seeing this creature trying to eat Gallifrey. She's like, she will dismiss him, like screaming, "Go back to your go
right.
back to the demiplane."
He disappears.
And he loses the grapple on it.
Yep.
And she is still concentrating on Silas, so she'll stay there. That's her turn.
Awesome. Merlot Rendaja.
Breezy, did you say not to hit this thing?
Well, hit it, but if you hit it with magic, it's gonna explode. So like, don't stand next to it if you hit it.
Keep a step back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can hit it with magic. Just make sure nothing you like is next to it when you do it.
So hit it with magic while Merlot's standing there. Got it.
Wait, when you say with magic, do you mean spells or like a magical item too?
Spells.
Okay. Eric, if I'm in the space right below the spiritual weapon,
Yes.
Can I hit it? Is that thing like
You would be able to hit it, yes.
Okay.
It just has cover there. But yeah, you can hit it.
I can get there
Yes, sir.
and then
It is +2 to its AC while you swing at it from there.
okay, that's cool. I'll take a swing though.
Very well. Despite the cover, you manage to reach around and whap some of the oozes. And you're going to deal a total of
That'll be an
8
8.
damage. And then
And
9.
then on my second hit will crit because that's a 19.
Awesome. Cool. So 8 on the first and then 15 on the second. So total of 23 damage dealt. Awesome.
And then I am going to, on that second one, drop a smite as well.
Okay. Awesome. So
And
that would be a total of 39. Awesome. Got it.
and that'll be it.
All right. And you struck it twice with melee attacks, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. So you watch as the oozes begin to solidify slightly. All right.
Okay. That's it.
Cool. It becomes their turn. Up here, Tomo, this thing hisses at you. And it's going to start off by attacking you with a claw twice.
I will. Okay, yeah, I will. Silvery Bob's the first one.
Silvery Barbs or Hinder Fate?
Sorry, hinder fate. I can't hinder fate after you roll, right? So I
Right.
have to say I'm gonna hinder fate. So I hinder fate the first one.
Okay, so the first one's going to be hindered.
Yep.
The second one will be a 12 to strike you, Tomo. That will miss. And it will then leap across here because it has the mobile feature, and it will go all the way to there. And okay, that's its turn, and then this thing can move 25 feet. So we're gonna move 15, 25 feet to there, where it's going to surge around Merlot, and we're going to start with the we're going to start with the Wild Surge.
Eric.
Yes.
No, sorry. Apologies. Do your thing first, and then I ask a
Okay,
question. Sorry.
sure.
Yeah.
The Wild Surge is first. Merlot, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw of a DC 15.
Okay. Oh,
All right.
You're blessed. Yeah, blessed.
You need a 2 on the bless.
Wait, yeah, you should have blessed. Yeah, but wait, did I bless
No,
you
he was
before?
underwater or
No,
under
I
the
was-
sludge.
He was underwater. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
that's all right.
Tried.
All right.
That has your aura bonus, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it already.
Damn.
All right. So the surge happens, and I need to roll 1d. Let's see here. This is
Six, I think.
1d8.
Yeah. Oh, 8.
Oh, it's 1d8. Thank God.
1d8.
No, maybe not God.
Well, no, it's not the damage. That's the choosing what type of damage.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I
So
was thinking, it's like, this is gonna be a wild surge on the 10,000 table.
no, that's 7 and 8 are. This is a 5. So Merlot, as it bursts around you, you are going to suffer 30 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
Damn.
Let's
4 out
go.
of 10.
I'm resistant, so that's 15.
Okay, 15 points of necrotic
nice.
damage.
Man,
And
the
then it
one
will
thing,
take its
yeah.
2 bite attacks. The first bite will be a 20 to bite you,
That misses.
and a 23 to bite you.
All right, that one hits.
All right, and that's going to be 6 acid damage is all, unless you've got more than half your hit points. So it's 6 instead of 7.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, that is the extent of those guys' turn. Tomo, you can sense that there is a creature here underneath the sludge.
you.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of do like the point to my eyes thing at Lumi, and then point to the water here.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's going to be it for their turns. We go to Jimmerly Adlerman.
So you said not to blast it with magic, right, Lumi? Or not, right, Breezy?
Well, now, you can now. I think the dispel magic is keeping it from exploding.
Well, if below gets blown up, it's your fault.
Oh,
23 to firebolt.
the 23 does hit it. And you're going to deal 4 points of damage to it. And it cannot use its reaction to explode.
Oh,
Breezy crosses her arms and looks at Jim very smugly.
What a bitch.
you know, I was just going to blame you if it happened. And then my hammer takes a whack.
Yes, sir. A 15 to this thing at the moment. Does not hit. No. There's a reason why. And okay, cool. Anything else, sir?
Nope, that's my turn.
All
I don't
right.
think I can use bless on that, can I?
I'm sorry?
I don't think I can use bless on that. Can
No,
I?
you cannot.
I didn't think so. Yeah, not like a shot, but
Yep.
yeah,
Worth a shot. All right. Breezy.
Fireball won't work because Merlot is in fireball range. So she is just going to. You know,
If you hold one, I can move.
should I? You know what? Well, one, we don't have any things for it to save against, I guess. She's gonna
You can
rage.
also just move, and I can hinder figures. No, they can't take reactions. I mean, to get out of there.
She's going to mind sliver it. She's gonna see if this works.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me. Immunities. Okay, poison. So, yeah, she's gonna mind sliver it. So
Sure.
it has to make a 16 intelligence saving throw.
All right. It's going to get an 11. It's rolled really well.
It,
It says
well,
negative
it,
4.
it only takes 3 damage, but Oh wait, it might be too stupid to take mind sliver. Is there any intelligence
No.
limits? No. But there is. He does have a minus or one, basically a 1d4 for any saving throws he makes. And that's it for her turn.
Cool. Gallifrey's not here. We go to Tomo.
Tomo is just going to retreat to here and take the dodge action.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Cool. We go to do Strum.
I am just going to. I'm just going to toss a toll of dead at him.
Okay.
That is a wisdom save of 16.
Wisdom saving throw results in a 7.
That is a fail. So he takes 2d12, which is
Well, actually, it's minus 1d4 too. So
Yeah. Very low.
6.
So 11 damage dealt. Got
11
it.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
And bonus action, I will actually start to slowly back up. I'll back up to here. I
Okay.
think. Yeah, I'll back up to here.
All right. After Deuce, we go to Luminostra. You're still concentrating on that Hinder Fate.
She will let the Hinder Fate go.
Okay.
So she's no longer concentrating on it.
You hear a whack. Nothing happens.
Yeah, over there, like phew, a whack. Lumi turns to you, said, "Are we gonna go up this way, or are we gonna help the others?"
I figure we don't want to split our resources too much. We should deal with the ooze thing over there while this creature advances on us.
Lumi, and she nods in agreement, and she flies. I'll kind of move a little bit slower just to see where I'm going. Why is it not? Yep. Yeah, she'll fly down to here, and she will. Lumi looks at you. Breezy's like, "Am I all right to attack from a distance with magic?"
She's got her arms
Yeah.
crossed, glaring at Jimmerly.
Broly's looking very smugly at her, like that same look of like, and you call the other thing a horse. What am I supposed to believe?
He lowers her eyes.
It's,
and
it's fine. Just shoot it.
okay, do I shoot with this thing? Is the Can the thing see me, or basically I just want to know if I roll with
You
advantage
don't
or not?
know.
Okay, then I'll just roll, I suppose. 10 damage.
Okay.
21 hit.
You will hit, dealing 10 damage.
Second hit. 11 points
And?
of damage.
It will. Oh, sorry, the first one would have been 5 damage. So,
Okay.
and then the second one would be an additional 5 damage because it's single targets. Gotcha.
I
Okay.
don't understand what you mean by that.
It's a swarm creature. It's not one massive thing. It's a whole bunch of little
okay.
ones. So it
Okay,
takes half
makes sense.
damage from any single target attacks.
Okay, fine. Yeah, no worries. With my bonus action, I will do nothing.
Okay. Then we go to Merlot Rendaja.
All right. First wing, I assume misses.
Yes, sir.
The second will miss as well.
Yep.
So I will use my bonus action to teleport. Let's see. Oh no, that got dragged. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll end here.
Very well. It then becomes their turn. And we're going to move 25 feet to there.
Oh, God.
And as it comes to you, it's going to try to recharge that wild surge, which it gets back on a 5 or 6. 1d6. It got the wild surge back. And we are going to need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, a DC 15. Okay, so you will dodge the wild surge, so that does not affect you. The 2 bite attacks, and these are going to have +2 to their attack
I will
rolls.
hinder fate the first bite.
All right.
So the preface.
Gotcha. The second bite attempt will be a 15 to bite you, Merlot.
And that misses.
All right. That is the extent of its turn. And then I need to do a couple more things. All right. And good. After their turn, we go to Jimmerly.
Jimmy doesn't exactly like seeing this thing get closer, but doesn't really want to come up and whack it with its hammer because it. So a bonus action, move my spiritual hammer 5, 10, 15, 20, and make a whack with that. First,
Sure.
we'll start. The 20 hits.
You will hit it.
The spiritual weapon does 12 or 6 points of smashing damage.
Okay. And that leaves it with 2 hit points.
And then I will firebolt.
Okay. You will hit it. You need you to do more than 5 damage. Yep. And it will dissipate as you pop the last one of the swarm.
That was a good firebolt.
Actually,
I
that
got
should
it,
still
guys.
be there. All right. So we are going to stay in initiative as there's a lot of stuff around you guys at the moment.
That's fine. That's Jim Roy's turn, though. I mean,
Right.
not going to turn off Bless, though.
Cool. So after Jimmerly, we go to Breezy.
Oh, she's very curious about this thing, so she is going to start investigating it, looking for any goodies or any arcane ingredients, anything that could be, anything a wizard would be interested in.
Yeah, you can see the residue of these things laying there. There's enough to fill several vials should you choose to take this.
Oh yeah, she would absolutely do that.
Okay. Go ahead and add. How many
many
empty
vials?
vials do you have?
As many as I want because I have the pigments.
Okay. How many vials of this do you want to have? You can collect up to 6.
Can she make one big jar?
One big jar? Okay.
Like a jam jar, I'm
Sure.
guessing is enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a Smucker's jar.
It's a big
Um,
Smucker's jar.
Some jar of okay.
Jar of
Amal-
arcane amalgamation ooze.
I will add that to my inventory because, and you know, I'll find out what I can do with that later. But let's see, because she's just, you know, she's just babbling to the others. So these things happen during like magical industrial accidents, and you know when alchemical labs explode and things like that. They eat magic, so a lot of times you can find like magic items and stuff inside them if they haven't digested it already. Doesn't look like this one had any though. Jar of amalgam ooze.
Arcane
I've got
amalgam
on
ooze.
the
Yeah.
I've got on the loot table as well on the loot sheet.
Cool. Yeah, but she
And
needs
I
to
made
put it
them
on her
now.
sheet so she knows she
Oh
has
yeah,
it.
of course.
Smucker's jar sized. So
Yeah,
yeah,
32 ounce. Just saying.
32 ounces. That man, that's like a Whataburger size cup. That's a lot.
I think the Whataburgers are actually 44.
Yeah, the large Whataburger cups are insane.
Oh, no, that's like... Okay, never mind. I'm a big dude. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so she just says, wow, I've never seen one of these before. This is really cool. I wish it would be in some place that's less stinky, though. You know the worst thing? I'm going to remember this smell for the rest of my life.
Yep.
It's why, you know, it's why I work so hard to avoid unpleasant things. So she moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do you see anything, Tomo?
The creature that tried to eat Gallifrey and another one of those ooze things are over here. Nice to
Oh, there's
know.
another one?
Lol.
Oh, well, that's it for her turn.
Okay. Chumma,
Lily,
what
if
would you like to do, sir?
He's just gonna keep his eyes trained this direction and take the dodge action.
Okay. Deuce?
Daves will move 1, 2, 3. I can't see anything down there. I'm gonna attempt to jump across again. I'll try that athletics check
Sure.
again.
Absolutely.
Would you? Oh, I can't guidance you. It's not my turn now. I'm concentrating. Never mind.
Unless you guys
good
want to
luck.
exit initiative, which will mean that Bless is going to fade after like 30 seconds.
Wait, override.
No, I'll just do the. We can say initiative. I'll just
Okay.
take the check. It's
Good luck.
I'm just trying to save you guys' Bless and your spells and stuff.
Yeah, no, I get that. 13, 12.
Easily jump across.
Woo!
Good job.
Okay.
Good job, Daves.
I can barely see, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, this is land here, right? Yeah. It's the edge of
Yes,
the
sir.
river, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I will go here, but I cannot see past. I don't have dark vision, so that's just why.
Okay.
I will stay here.
All right. After Deus, we go to Luminostra.
Lumi will fly close to both of you, and then she will touch each of you in turn as she casts astral occlusion. You're both invisible, including Lumi.
Okay.
Let me just double check. I move 25 feet, and then once she does that, she moves 5 feet back.
Cool.
So she's concentrating on that.
Sure. After Luminostra, we go to Merlot.
I am going to take from my backpack and then down or eat a leaf of the Australian fire bloom.
Okay.
Right.
Recovering 36 hit points. That should put you
And
full.
then, I'm just missing 2, so essentially.
Yeah.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll move over here with everybody else and end there.
Okay. After Merlot, stuff happens. You guys will hear a door open here. All right. And that's it. We'll go to Jimmerly. And the reason I'm not just letting you guys roam around is because stuff is very tight in here. And I know some people have, Breezy has ADHD when it comes to the character. And I don't want
Eric?
you guys to get overwhelmed.
Remember that time I killed Aimer with my ADHD? As a
Right.
person?
I'm
So-
trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
Breezy does like to when people start talking, she starts running around looking at things. So
Right. So for the moment, because of how tight the situation is,
Right.
the reason we're staying slow is to make sure that no one goes overboard. If you guys want to talk about things, we can just go ahead and talk about things for the time being.
he is absolutely going to open that door on her turn.
All right.
So
Jimmerly, what would you like to do?
Jimmy's gonna be like, I thought I just heard a door open, and he's gonna point his hammer like this direction. Over here, guys. And I can't really do a lot to prepare anything because I'm already concentrating on bless. So I'm gonna point that out over there. I can use my bonus action to move my hammer like right here. So
Okay.
on the other side of the door, like actually I'll put it like right here. Like it's a trap hammer.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Breezy?
she is going to jump across. And she doesn't have to roll because she can jump 12 feet.
Okay.
So 5, 10, whee! And she drifts across because she's in surprisingly good shape for a wizard. 5, 10. I mean, she's no Ocean, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, she's gonna give Tomo a heads. Oh no, he's invisible. But she did see him right there a little while ago. Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
I love how Jim Roy's gonna look over that way and just shake his head and look over at Merlot and be like, I love how I just said I saw something over here, and Breezy still ran off the other direction.
Yeah.
Much like that horse she's gonna create.
She opened the door.
Okay.
There's a. I'm guessing a closet or an imp.
It appears to be some kind of, let me get the word right, fiend in there.
Oh.
Oh god.
Is it hostile?
It looks up at you. What you want?
Oh, hello.
And it's speaking in Abyssal, which is the only reason you can understand it.
Oh, I don't speak Abyssal.
You don't
I
speak Abyssal, so
she
you don't
speaks-
understand it. As it,
She speaks common, draconic, elvish, halfling, infernal, or primordial.
so it speaks in Abyssal.
Could Deus hear this from outside the door?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Okay, so I can understand what he says.
What you want?
I'll shout. If I'm allowed to, I'll shout back. I'll just do a quick translate. Back and
Oh.
like is between Breezy and
Oh.
this guy.
We're just looking around.
And what is
Wait.
it?
No looking. Only trading.
Oh, what do you have to trade?
What do you have to trade?
Well, what do you have to trade?
Apparently insults.
I'm not. Oh, well, you know what? Hold on. Can I? Oh, I already used my instant cast. So it would take me 10 minutes to cast it, comprehend languages. So we'd be out of combat.
Right.
Deus shout in. Deus will shout in, or at least he'll try to shout in. We have a collection of great items we would be willing to trade if you would be willing to show us what you offer first. Just kind of through the doorway.
Many of you, one of me. One inside, no more.
I'm inside.
Closed door.
You can't. If you can't. Can you speak? You can't speak.
You don't
Abyssal,
speak
though.
you speak Abyssal.
You can translate through the door.
Okay. So you're gonna
I could
start
try to.
shouting through the door? Alright. So, trades. Many trades. Pretty girl. I trade for pretty girl.
So, well,
What do you say? If he's asking for Breezy, 5 gold.
Anything else, Breezy?
oh well, no. She's just looking to see. Did he bring it? Because she can't understand him. Did he bring anything out? Like anything?
He's going to bring out a large sack and put it on the table here. He's going to move to there and he's going to put it on the table. I trade for a pretty girl.
She'll pull out. Let's see.
He's pointing at you.
Yeah, she pulls out a petrified dragonfly. She pulls out the petrified dragonfly that she picked up, and holds it out to him because once again she doesn't understand what he's saying.
Right. Gotcha. All good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, Tomo, do you speak Abyssal, sir? As you don't know what's going on, but the camera pans through the door to you.
I was just thinking to himself, what the fuck is going on here?
Look, they have a society. They want to trade. He might have something useful.
I mean, you're currently
Double.
shouting through the door.
Yeah.
Someone's just keeping his eyes down the hallway here and he's gonna take the project.
Just dodging? Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Then we go to do Strum.
God damn it, Breezy. No, I'm gonna keep my ear to the door and listen and just translate, but really listening in on what the imp is saying.
Yeah, you will hear the sound of a bag full of objects. They sound bone-like, clattering on a wooden surface. And then he says, I trade for pretty girl.
I'll start shouting from the door. He does not want what you have. He wants you. He wants you as an individual. He's trying to buy you. I'm beating on the door.
I'll take 5 gold for her, please.
Tell him he can have my dragonfly if he gives me the bag of bones.
God damn you. And he will shout back to the imp. She will trade you the dragonfly that is petrified for the bag of bones.
You hear, pretty girl is bag of bones.
Oh my. Right now he's speaking in euphemisms. Oh my god.
How did you with this?
He will shout back. He called you a bag of bones, which means you are just a hunk of meat and he wants just to use you. But, you know, his devilish intentions, you know, it's really not a good idea that you are injured by yourself.
Oh, well then, on my next turn, I will open the door. I cannot do anything at this moment.
Can I open the door? Can I?
Yeah, you can open the door.
I've just
Yeah.
been talking this whole time.
Yeah, you can open the door.
I'm opening the door.
Okay, you open the door.
I cannot see into the room.
I don't think it opened.
You didn't open the door. There you go.
Oh, I clicked it. I guess it. Oh, I still cannot see because there's no light. I can't see because there's no light. Oh, son of a gun. I will open the door. I will keep this door open. But I will say...
One only.
I will say in Abyssal, I will stay outside, but this door stays open. She cannot speak our language. I speak for her.
Bag of bones for bag of bones.
We are not making this trade. I didn't even tell Breezy what he just said. I'm just arguing directly with this imp now.
All right. Then go away. Leave Moldvaz alone. I have to put his name in here for you guys. There you go.
I gotta remember that.
I will. Breezy, did you grab other arcane cores from those robots?
I have a bunch. Yeah,
You have a bunch.
I have. Let's see. She has. Where did I put them? She has 3 Earth Elemental cores, 2 Moonlight Guardian cores, an Acru Power Crystal, and I think someone else picked up the other Android cores.
Yeah, because I have one.
I did, yeah.
Okay, I will take. Okay, if you have some, I will take out my dead arcane core.
How many
And the dead one is from just one of the basic androids that were wandering the city. The dead ones that are broken down. I'll pull that out and kind of like press to digitize it to make it look fancy and offer it forward to show what we have.
The invisibility drops when you press it to digitize it. Okay?
That's fine.
Yep.
I mean, I can't see anything.
Oh,
So-
there you are.
Oh yeah, I just realized the door just opens wide. There's no one there. Just you just hear a voice speaking.
Bag of
Oh.
bones for bag of bones.
He's a devil. Well, I can't understand what he's saying. So
Want food, living meat.
You will not make that trade today, and I will reach forward. I will grab Breezy and try to pull her out.
Okay.
oh, what if there was something really cool in there?
It's not worth it. It is not worth your life.
Well,
All
we
right.
could just-
So where are you gonna put
he's a-
her?
I'm just trying to push her out of the room.
Oh, yeah, no, she's not resisting. It's
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
I just the image
just
of
kind
James
of-
just dragging her out is pretty.
Just dragging her out just right here. Just like out of the door frame.
Okay.
But I'm still keeping an eye. I'm still like just trying to. I mean, I can't see him. But I'm just in the doorway, ready to go. If he tries to do anything.
Okay. Cool.
Or
After
actually,
yeah,
I'll shut the door. I'll shut the door.
sure. After Deus, we go to Luminastra.
She's really confused about what's happening. What will she do? She she will hold her action. She's gonna hold she's gonna hold the action if anybody makes a move towards either down where Jim Rowley is or towards where Tom was looking. She will attack whatever comes up.
Very well. After Luminastra, we go to Merlot. Merlot, are you there? Seems like everyone just took a break.
Right.
There are no brakes on this train,
There's
Or
no
the-
breaks in this
or the
train,
Toivonen train wreck, which is why they're probably crashing.
All good. We're probably going to be ending here in a moment anyway, because you guys are at a pretty nice ending spot here.
All right. So do we?
What would you
Are
like
we
to do,
doing
Merlot?
that? Okay, I didn't know if I
No.
was moving or we were ending.
What would you like to do?
So,
It's your turn.
3. I can move here and then 4, 5, and 6. So I will get there and then I will just dash. So
Very well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and end there.
All right. it becomes my turn. And Deuce, you're going to hear a knocking on the other side of the door. You sure you not trade bag of bones for bag of bones?
This will just leaning against the door. I do not need your ugly bag of bones.
But what if it's a cool bag of bones?
I could not give I could not give Esperance's bag of bones right now. So help me God.
He's a devil or he's a demon. We can just kill him. It's
Well,
not like
right.
it's not like he's a real person.
Well, then we have one opportunity. We just jump him in, see what he has.
No, it's fine.
And he's going to pull the door open.
Can I try to resist it?
Sure. Roll your athletics check.
Oh, not good at this.
Need you beat a 15.
Nope, as a 10.
He opens the door. And he looks at you. And he's going to try to grab Deuce here. And we're going to try to pull him in.
He's having a meal. Either way.
Need you to roll an athletics check? Gotta be a 13, sir.
Oh my God.
He's trying to grapple you.
Oh, there's a 15.
Okay, that's
Is
the
he,
first attack roll. The second attack roll is to try to do it again. I'm going to try to get you inside.
You're a 14 now?
Yes, please.
6.
We yoink Deuce inside.
Would my reaction go off?
Sure. What's your reaction?
She didn't hold a spell, so she can't. Yeah, she wasn't holding a spell, so she's just going to attack with the braces, the flying daggers.
Okay.
So two
one,
attacks.
Yep. No, just one. Prepared actions
the-
are just one to swing.
The braces it's not. That's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
the brace is supposed to be. It's one attack action that holds 2 daggers.
Really?
But I can.
That's
yeah,
weird.
it is.
Can I get you to display it?
Yeah, I will display it. One second. Yeah,
You
there
can
go.
pull up to 2 magic daggers. And
Yep.
each one is a ranged attack with each dagger. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. You're
Yeah,
right.
so
Very cool.
yeah, so I can do 2 attacks as
Yeah.
a reaction with it.
Indeed. That's really interesting.
It is, yeah. It's one of those items
cool.
that let you do crazy stuff. So because I'm invisible, the first attack is with advantage unless he can see me.
He can see you.
Okay, fine. So first attack, I have. I think I have. Yeah, I have bless. So,
Okay. 25 will
10
hit.
points of damage. Yep. 3
Dealing.
arrows is fire, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is this guy, and he's going to resist the fire, so he suffers 8 damage.
Okay. Second attack.
Okay.
Very nice.
Awesome. And that'll deal another 7 damage.
Yep, that's Lumi's reaction.
Understood. I've used all of my action economy to get Deuce in the room, and I can move him. No, that's all I'm going to do. So that's all I can do at the moment as far as they're concerned. Over on the far side, this thing comes around, sees the spiritual hammer, and goes back, and you guys hear another door open and close. We then go to Jimmerly.
Well,
I think we're going to go ahead and end it right after this. Go ahead.
I saw the guy come out. Like, well, I guess I know what's over there now. And Jim really on 5, 10, 15. He'll see the guy who pulled Deuce. And I don't know that he's resistant to fire.
Right.
Nor do I have anything at range that isn't fire.
Right.
So I'm going to throw a fiery hammer at him.
Very well. So you will
Or
miss, unfortunately.
Take it. My bless won't help.
No, it will not.
That'll be my turn.
All right, cool. So what we'll do is, because I've got several people who need to go, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and call it here. If you guys are cool with that, we'll come back next week to continue exploring the depths of Akru. Cool?
Awesome.
Right.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool. So we'll come back next week and do the next episode of Beneath Fallen Skies.